This
is the Blue and Gold Network.
Welcome to the Blue and Gold Network, Knox Central's premier student-led media outlet covering Knox Central sports, events, and beyond. As we celebrate 20 years on Panther Way, join us in hearing stories of past alumni, successes, and milestones. Be sure to stick around for our halftime show for interviews of notable KC coaches, teachers, alumni, and more. Thank you for being a part of the Blue and Gold Network and the Knox Central family. This is one of the only student-led broadcasts in the region. Thank you for supporting our stream and our media students. Thank you to Jeff Ketchum. Jeff, a retiree of Knox County Public Schools after 31 years, has a long history of supporting Knox Central athletics and more. Pharmacy supports Knox Central Media and the Blue and Gold Network. Visit them at 511 Knox Street in Barville or call them at 606-546-3171. Knox Professional Pharmacy is your one-stop shop for all your pharmacy and prescription needs.
Thank you to the Army National Guard for sponsoring this stream, Knox Central Media, and Athletics. Interested in college? Get up to 100% tuition covered. Find a local recruiter for more information or go to nationalguard.com. Thank you to Golden Girls Monogramming and Boutique for supporting this stream. Established in 2017, specializing in embroidery, screen printing, DTG, DTF, and boutique clothing. Find them at 1263 US 25E in Barberville or call them at 606-620-4002. Find them on Facebook at Golden Girls Monogramming and Boutique.
Support the Knox Central Media students by following our social media outlets on Facebook at Blue and Gold Network and on YouTube at KCHS Panther News. This stream is exclusively produced by media students.
Millward & Castle, your auto accident attorney, located on the Court Square in Barberville, provides law services for personal injury, criminal defense, nursing home neglect, and auto accidents. Millward & Castle has been practicing law in Knox County for 25 years. For more information, call them today at 606-546-5114 or go to milwardandcastle.net.
Thank you to Jeff Ketchum. Jeff, a retiree of Knox County Public Schools after 31 years, has a long history of supporting Knox Central athletics and more.
Bombshell Beauties, located on Knox Street in Barberville, offers a wide variety of women's clothing, shoes, accessories, hair products, and lash extensions, and much more. Also, visit their Pineville location in downtown. Find them on Facebook at Bombshell Beauties or give them a call at 606-546-4789.
The Mountain Advocate has been Knox County's most trusted news source since 1904. For the latest in community news, sports, and more, pick up a copy today or visit mountainadvocate.com. Thank you to the Mountain Advocate for featuring Knox Central media journalism students with print partnership and highlights of our photographers and more. Use code KC2025, that's KC2025, for 25% off a local print or digital subscription. Go Panthers. This
is the Blue and Gold Network.
Welcome to the Blue and Gold Network, Knox Central's premier student-led media outlet covering Knox Central sports, events, and beyond. As we celebrate 20 years on Panther Way, join us in hearing stories of past alumni, successes, and milestones. Be sure to stick around for our halftime show for interviews of notable KC coaches, teachers, alumni, and more. Thank you for being a part of the Blue and Gold Network and the Knox Central family. This is one of the only student-led broadcasts in the region. Thank you for supporting our stream and our media students. Thank you to Jeff Ketchum. Jeff, a retiree of Knox County Public Schools after 31 years, has a long history of supporting Knox Central athletics and more. Pharmacy supports Knox Central Media and the Blue and Gold Network. Visit them at 511 Knox Street in Barville or call them at 606-546-3171. Knox Professional Pharmacy is your one-stop shop for all your pharmacy and prescription needs.
Thank you to the Army National Guard for sponsoring this stream, Knox Central Media, and Athletics. Interested in college? Get up to 100% tuition covered. Find a local recruiter for more information or go to nationalguard.com. Thank you to Golden Girls Monogramming and Boutique for supporting this stream. Established in 2017, specializing in embroidery, screen printing, DTG, DTF, and boutique clothing. Find them at 1263 US 25E in Barberville or call them at 606-620-4002. 4002. Find them on Facebook at Golden Girls Monogramming and Boutique.
Support the Knox Central Media students by following our social media outlets on Facebook at Blue and Gold Network and on YouTube at KCHS Panther News. This stream is exclusively produced by media students.
Millard and Castle, your auto accident attorney, located on the Court Square in Barberville, provides law services for personal injury, criminal defense, nursing home neglect, and auto accidents. Millard and Castle has been practicing law in Knox County for 25 years. For more information, call them today at 606-546-5114 or go to millardandcastle.net.
Thank you to Jeff Ketchum. Jeff, a retiree of Knox County Public Schools after 31 years, has a long history of supporting Knox Central athletics and more.
Bombshell Beauties, located on Knox Street in Barberville, offers a wide variety of women's clothing, shoes, accessories, hair products, and lash extensions, and much more. Also, visit their Pineville location in downtown. Find them on Facebook at Bombshell Beauties or give them a call at 606-546-4789.
The Mountain Advocate has been Knox County's most trusted news source since 1904. For the latest in community news, sports, and more, pick up a copy today or visit mountainadvocate.com. Thank you to the Mountain Advocate for featuring Knox Central media journalism students with print partnership and highlights of our photographers and more. Use code KC2025, that's KC2025, for 25% off a local print or digital subscription. Go Panthers. This
is the Blue and Gold Network.
Welcome to the Blue and Gold Network, Knox Central's premier student-led media outlet covering Knox Central sports, events, and beyond. As we celebrate 20 years on Panther Way, join us in hearing stories of past alumni, successes, and milestones. Be sure to stick around for our halftime show for interviews of notable KC coaches, teachers, alumni, and more. Thank you for being a part of the Blue and Gold Network and the Knox Central family. This is one of the only student-led broadcasts in the region. Thank you for supporting our stream and our media students. Thank you to Jeff Ketchum. Jeff, a retiree of Knox County Public Schools after 31 years, has a long history of supporting Knox Central athletics and more. Pharmacy supports Knox Central Media and the Blue and Gold Network. Visit them at 511 Knox Street in Barville or call them at 606-546-3171. Knox Professional Pharmacy is your one-stop shop for all your pharmacy and prescription needs.
Thank you to the Army National Guard for sponsoring this stream, Knox Central Media, and Athletics. Interested in college? Get up to 100% tuition covered. Find a local recruiter for more information or go to nationalguard.com.
Thank you to Golden Girls Monogramming and Boutique for supporting this stream. Established in 2017, specializing in embroidery, screen printing, DTG, DTF, and boutique clothing. Find them at 1263 US 25E in Barberville or call them at 606-620-4002. Find them on Facebook at Golden Girls Monogramming and Boutique.
Support the Knox Central media students by following our social media outlets on Facebook at Blue and Gold Network and on YouTube at KCHS Panther News. This stream is exclusively produced by media students.
Millard and Castle, your auto accident attorney, located on the Court Square in Barberville, provides law services for personal injury, criminal defense, nursing home neglect, and auto accidents. Millard and Castle has been practicing law in Knox County for 25 years. For more information, call them today at 606-546-5114 or go to millardandcastle.net.
Thank you to Jeff Ketchum. Jeff, a retiree of Knox County Public Schools after 31 years, has a long history of supporting Knox Central athletics and more.
Bombshell Beauties, located on Knox Street in Barberville, offers a wide variety of women's clothing, shoes, accessories, hair products, and lash extensions, and much more. Also, visit their Pineville location in downtown. Find them on Facebook at Bombshell Beauties or give them a call at 606-546-4789.
The Mountain Advocate has been Knox County's most trusted news source since 1904. For the latest in community news, sports, and more, pick up a copy today or visit mountainadvocate.com. Thank you to the Mountain Advocate for featuring Knox Central media journalism students with print partnership and highlights of our photographers and more. Use code KC2025, that's KC2025, for 25% off a local print or digital subscription. Go Panthers. This
This is the Blue and Gold Network.
Welcome to the Blue and Gold Network, Knox Central's premier student-led media outlet covering Knox Central sports, events, and beyond. As we celebrate 20 years on Panther Way, join us in hearing stories of past alumni, successes, and milestones. Be sure to stick around for a halftime show for interviews of notable KC coaches, teachers, alumni, and more. Thank you for being a part of the Blue and Gold Network and the Knox Central family. This is one of the only student-led broadcasts in the region. Thank you for supporting our stream and our media students. Thank you to Jeff Ketchum. Jeff, a retiree of Knox County Public Schools after 31 years, has a long history of supporting Knox Central athletics and more. Pharmacy supports Knox Central Media and the Blue and Gold Network. Visit them at 511 Knox Street in Barville or call them at 606-546-3171. Knox Professional Pharmacy is your one-stop shop for all your pharmacy and prescription needs.
Thank you to the Army National Guard for sponsoring this stream, Knox Central Media, and Athletics. Interested in college? Get up to 100% tuition covered. Find a local recruiter for more information or go to nationalguard.com.
Thank you to Golden Girls Monogramming and Boutique for supporting this stream. Established in 2017, specializing in embroidery, screen printing, DTG, DTF, and boutique clothing. Find them at 1263 US 25E in Barberville or call them at 606-620-4002. Find them on Facebook at Golden Girls Monogramming and Boutique.
Support the Knox Central Media students by following our social media outlets on Facebook at Blue and Gold Network and on YouTube at KCHS Panther News. This stream is exclusively produced by media students.
Millard & Castle, your auto accident attorney, located on the Court Square in Barberville, provides law services for personal injury, criminal defense, nursing home neglect, and auto accidents. Millard & Castle has been practicing law in Knox County for 25 years. For more information, call them today at 606-546-5114 or go to millardandcastle.net.
Thank you to Jeff Ketchum. Jeff, a retiree of Knox County Public Schools after 31 years, has a long history of supporting Knox Central athletics and more.
Bombshell Beauties, located on Knox Street in Barberville, offers a wide variety of women's clothing, shoes, accessories, hair products, and lash extensions, and much more. Also, visit their Pineville location in downtown. Find them on Facebook at Bombshell Beauties or give them a call at 606-546-4789.
The Mountain Advocate has been Knox County's most trusted news source since 1904. For the latest in community news, sports, and more, pick up a copy today or visit mountainadvocate.com. Thank you to the Mountain Advocate for featuring Knox Central media journalism students with print partnership and highlights of our photographers and more. Use code KC2025, that's KC2025, for 25% off a local print or digital subscription. Go Panthers. This
is the Blue and Gold Network.
Welcome to the Blue and Gold Network, Knox Central's premier student-led media outlet covering Knox Central sports, events, and beyond. As we celebrate 20 years on Panther Way, join us in hearing stories of past alumni, successes, and milestones. Be sure to stick around for a halftime show for interviews of notable KC coaches, teachers, alumni, and more. Thank you for being a part of the Blue and Gold Network and the Knox Central family. This is one of the only student-led broadcasts in the region. Thank you for supporting our stream and our media students. Thank you to Jeff Ketchum. Jeff, a retiree of Knox County Public Schools after 31 years, has a long history of supporting Knox Central athletics and more. Pharmacy supports Knox Central Media and the Blue and Gold Network. Visit them at 511 Knox Street in Barville or call them at 606-546-3171. Knox Professional Pharmacy is your one-stop shop for all your pharmacy and prescription needs.
Thank you to the Army National Guard for sponsoring this stream, Knox Central Media, and Athletics. Interested in college? Get up to 100% tuition covered. Find a local recruiter for more information or go to nationalguard.com.
Thank you to Golden Girls Monogramming and Boutique for supporting this stream. Established in 2017, specializing in embroidery, screen printing, DTG, DTF, and boutique clothing. Find them at 1263 US 25E in Barberville or call them at 606-620-4002. Find them on Facebook at Golden Girls Monogramming and Boutique.
Support the Knox Central media students by following our social media outlets on Facebook at Blue and Gold Network and on YouTube at KCHS Panther News. This stream is exclusively produced by media students.
Millard & Castle, your auto accident attorney, located on the Court Square in Barberville, provides law services for personal injury, criminal defense, nursing home neglect, and auto accidents. Milton Castle has been practicing law in Knox County for 25 years. For more information, call them today at 606-546-5114 or go to millertoncastle.net.
Thank you to Jeff Ketchum. Jeff, a retiree of Knox County Public Schools after 31 years, has a long history of supporting Knox Central athletics and more.
Bombshell Beauties, located on Knox Street in Barberville, offers a wide variety of women's clothing, shoes, accessories, hair products, and lash extensions, and much more. Also, visit their Pineville location in downtown. Find them on Facebook at Bombshell Beauties or give them a call at 606-546-4789.
The Mountain Advocate has been Knox County's most trusted news source since 1904. For the latest in community news, sports, and more, pick up a copy today or visit mountainadvocate.com. Thank you to the Mountain Advocate for featuring Knox Central media journalism students with print partnership and highlights of our photographers and more. Use code KC2025, that's KC2025, for 25% off a local print or digital subscription. Go Panthers. This
is the Blue and Gold Network.
Welcome to the Blue and Gold Network, Knox Central's premier student-led media outlet covering Knox Central sports, events, and beyond. As we celebrate 20 years on Panther Way, join us in hearing stories of past alumni, successes, and milestones. Be sure to stick around for our halftime show for interviews of notable KC coaches, teachers, alumni, and more. Thank you for being a part of the Blue and Gold Network and the Knox Central family. This is one of the only student-led broadcasts in the region. Thank you for supporting our stream and our media students. Thank you to Jeff Ketchum. Jeff, a retiree of Knox County Public Schools after 31 years, has a long history of supporting Knox Central athletics and more. Pharmacy supports Knox Central Media and the Blue and Gold Network. Visit them at 511 Knox Street in Barville or call them at 606-546-3171. Knox Professional Pharmacy is your one-stop shop for all your pharmacy and prescription needs.
Thank you to the Army National Guard for sponsoring this stream, Knox Central Media, and Athletics. Interested in college? Get up to 100% tuition covered. Find a local recruiter for more information or go to nationalguard.com.
Thank you to Golden Girls Monogramming and Boutique for supporting this stream. Established in 2017, specializing in embroidery, screen printing, DTG, DTF, and boutique clothing. Find them at 1263 US 25E in Barberville or call them at 606-620-4002. Find them on Facebook at Golden Girls Monogramming and Boutique.
Support the Knox Central Media students by following our social media outlets on Facebook at Blue and Gold Network and on YouTube at KCHS Panther News. This stream is exclusively produced by media students.
Millard & Castle, your auto accident attorney, located on the Court Square in Barberville, provides law services for personal injury, criminal defense, nursing home neglect, and auto accidents. Millard & Castle has been practicing law in Knox County for 25 years. For more information, call them today at 606-546-5114.
Hello, everyone. We're here at Knox Central High School for the Boys District Tournament Championship. So what do you think about this game, Emily?
I mean, this one should be a barn burner. And I know it sounds funny to say that because looking back on the previous game between Pineville and Barberville, Pineville beat Barberville 67-59.
Yeah.
And then earlier in the season, Knox Central beat Barberville 78-38. 40 points.
Yeah. So you never know what's going to happen. I always say that when it comes to tournament time. Obviously, you don't want to see an upset here for the Panthers. Pineville's a good team, and I think we beat them by 30 last time. But this is a different atmosphere than it was at Pineville. So you never really know.
No, you never know. And then, like, right here we have it pulled up. Knox Central played Pineville a couple days after that Barberville game, beat them 89-66.
Yes.
But that's so interesting to look at between, you see the game that happened between Barberville and Pineville, and you look at both the separate games, Knox and Barberville, and then Knox and Pineville. It looks like Pineville should have crushed Barberville.
Yeah, it did.
But it didn't end up happening. That's how quick stuff can change.
Yeah, that's how things can change, especially when it comes to tournament time. It's untelling what can happen. Anybody can beat anybody. That's what I'm saying. Like, when you get up to the arena, everything changes. As a player, like, I know different floor, different atmosphere. Everything's different, so you never know what's going to happen when it comes to play. No matter if you beat that team by 15 or you beat them by 30 the next time, it could be a totally different game when it comes here.
Yeah, like everybody says, you come into a tournament, any type of playoff situation, you come in 0-0.
Yeah.
Nothing that happened previously in the season matters.
Yeah.
Because such teams can grow so much in the span of just a couple of nights.
Yeah.
And, I mean, we see the Pineville crowd right across from us. They are packed out tonight. And not to say that we aren't. I mean, Knox Central, they showed up.
Yeah.
Everybody's got their redneck gear on for
Redneck night here at Knox Central High School.
Calling us hillbillies. We're going to own up to it. We're hillbillies.
Yeah.
But
it should be a good game, I think what it's going to be between is the guards here. Pineville's guards are guards. They have Anderson Gentry and Preston Zachary, and they had a great game the other night. Preston Zachary got tire and oil player of the game, and he was awesome against Barberville. So I'm excited what I'm sure Trevor or Evan or Evan Taylor will do for him. But I'm sure Coach Patterson has something up his sleeve to shut them down. But in the post area, they have two really good posts, but we have Hayden Melton, so you never know.
Yeah, that's what we've been saying, like talking about this game, because a lot of people did expect it to lead here in the championship between Pineville and Knox, and everybody was talking about certain matchups. These teams match up pretty well.
Yeah.
Like, I wouldn't go as far to say there's one aspect where one team is just like so incredibly far above the other.
Yeah.
They're pretty even here.
Yeah.
And talking about the Pineville-Barville game and player of the game, I'm going to ask you a question.
Yeah.
Who do you think is going to get player of the game tonight, going off of if we think Knox Central is going to come away with a victory, which we hope.
Yeah, we hope so. You know who's been playing really good right now is Spencer Pritchard. As a freshman, he's been having he's played in really hard games. I went to Hazard and watched them play, and he had one of the best games I've seen him play in his high school career. And so I'm expecting a pretty good night out of him. I know it's a district tournament, but he might rise to the occasion in this.
Well, that's so many players like Spencer. You put them in a certain environment like this, and they thrive in it. They thrive under the pressure.
And he had a great game against Lincoln too. So
he did, and that is very possible. I was thinking Evan Hubbard.
Yes,
just for
he's
the
been
fact,
playing really good right now too.
Like, I remember my 8th grade year, he played up as an 8th grader alongside of Grayson Burton, and a lot of people were looking at, they had Steve and they had all these guys.
Yeah.
Evan came out there at Link Camp and he hit, I think it was like 2 or 3 back-to-back three-point shots in the fourth quarter that were so clutch. And yes, Knox Central did end up falling short that day, but he thrives under pressure.
Yeah.
And I think this could call for one of those nights from him.
What it is with these Panthers, they all know how to play basketball, so it's hard to just pick one.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you pick one, and then it's like, well, Trevor doesn't stop.
Yeah, like, he does. He hangs his hat on his defense a lot that I see. He gets steals, and he converts it on the other end. So, that's what he does good at. He's not always the best scorer that we have, but he does the things that we need to win.
And that's a great person to have, especially at your point guard. Someone who's not afraid to just sit back and let these high-volume scorers like Evan Hubbard, like Spencer Pritchard, like Hayden Melton down low, kick it out to them. Let them do what they do and not be afraid to not have everything on you.
And without Trevor, them boys wouldn't get the ball, So it's hard to take away from Trevor, even though he's not scoring the most points, but he does the things that we need.
Yeah, exactly. And like Hayden Melton, obviously, he's going to come out and do what he does down low.
He's going to have at least 10 rebounds a game, and that's what you need on offense and defense.
And another thing, Knox Central, the big men, man, they've had some great games. Lucas Olmsted.
Yeah, Kobe Reed. Like, they've all had great games. And we have our 8th grader coming up, Abram Smith, and he's already got to play some, so that's exciting.
Yeah, Abram definitely, in that Lincoln game, he had some minutes where he made some crucial decisions, and he helped Knox Central in a big way. And someone else who did it, Lucas Olmsted, he had that and one that like turned the tide of the game. It turned the momentum back on Knox Central's side. Yep. You can't just pick one Panther at this point, is what we're realizing.
Yeah, and you can't do that with Pineville either. So it's untelling what's going to happen here tonight. But we're going to go to an ad break here, but we will be back at tip-off.
Blue and gold, it's the standard.
This
is the Blue and Gold Network.
Welcome to the Blue and Gold Network, Knox Central's premier student-led media outlet covering Knox Central sports, events, and beyond. As we celebrate 20 years on Panther Way, join us in hearing stories of past alumni, successes, and milestones. Be sure to stick around for a halftime show for interviews with notable KC coaches, teachers, alumni, and more. Thank you for being a part of the Blue and Gold Network and the Knox Central family, and our media students. Thank you to Jeff Ketchum. Jeff, a retiree of Knox County Public Schools after 31 years, has a long history of supporting Knox Central athletics and more. Pharmacy supports Knox Central Media and the Blue and Gold Network. Visit them at 511 Knox Street in Barville or call them at 606-546-3171. Knox Professional Pharmacy is your one-stop shop for all your pharmacy and prescription needs.
Thank you to the Army National Guard for sponsoring this stream, Knox Central Media, and Athletics. Interested in college? Get up to 100% tuition covered. Find a local recruiter for more information or go to nationalguard.com.
Thank you to Golden Girls Monogramming and Boutique for supporting this stream. Established in 2017, specializing in embroidery, screen printing, DTG, DTF, and boutique clothing. Find them at 1263 US 25E in Barberville or call them at 606-620-4002. Find them on Facebook at Golden Girls Monogramming and Boutique.
Support the Knox Central Media students by following our social media outlets on Facebook at Blue and Gold Network and on YouTube at KCHS.
Tonight we're going to have Coach Mitchell Madden come down to the floor. As most of you know, he was diagnosed with cancer recently, but he is fighting really hard. A lot of these boys played for Coach Madden, and he has made an impact on girls and boys all across the region, so we are so thankful for him.
Coach Madden has invested time into our players and our school community, and Panther Nation is truly grateful for the impact he has made at KC. At this time, we are deeply saddened to share that Coach Madden is facing a serious illness. Our thoughts and prayers are with him and his family as they walk through this difficult season. Coach Madden, please know that Panther Nation loves you, appreciates you.
Panther Nation will always love Coach Madden. I've known him for the little while I've known him. I have grown to love him as well, so just be praying for him.
At this time, please join us in being reverent and respectful as we direct our attention to Pastor Barner.
Would you pray with me? Heavenly Father, I bow before you with a humble heart. God, and I know that you have all power in heaven and earth. There is none like you, Lord. You truly are the one true God. And I thank you for your Son, Jesus, who loved us. He gave his life on Calvary's cross that we could be redeemed. I pray for Brother Mitchell Madden tonight and for his wife, Brandy, and for their family. Father, we don't know what tomorrow holds, but you do. And I know that you have a mighty strong hand. Father, you're able to do exceedingly abundantly above all that we ask or think. And we just pray this for Mitchell, Lord, and for his family, that your hand would be upon him, that your will would be done. And Father, that your peace would be with them. God, to you belongs all glory and praise, both now and forever. And Lord, we ask you as humbly as we can to hear us and to attend to our cries. In Jesus' this high and holy name I pray. Amen.
So continue praying for Coach Madden here. You never know what tomorrow holds, as it said in that prayer. Just keep them in your thoughts.
At this time, we ask that you remain standing and join us for the presentation of colors by the Knox Central JROTC, followed by the playing of our national anthem. Please remain standing until the JROTC cadets exit the playing floor. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time tonight, we would like to recognize Coach Tony Patterson.
Tonight we are going to recognize Coach Tony Patterson here
Last year, Coach Patterson was inducted into the 13th Region Boys Hall of Fame.
for the 13th Region Hall of Fame basketball coach. You know, here with Eric, I'm here with Eric on the Blue and Gold, and you remember, I know you were one of the first ones on the Blue and Gold. Tell me what you remember about some of his wins, and especially the ones at the arena.
Well, obviously, first we want to say, if you were watching here, they did a tribute to Coach Mitchell Madden, the battle that he's going through. They had prayer for him, so our thoughts and prayers are going to be with Coach Madden and his battle, and that the Lord will touch him. But as Coach Patterson is getting recognized, I know they recognized him at the board meeting this afternoon. I thought that was very nice of our Board of Education, Mr. Ledford, to recognize him. Those years with Coach Patterson, you know, one of the most winningest coaches ever at Knox Central High School, to win 3 straight regional championships at the arena, 4 straight, and take us to Rupp Arena for the first time since 1970. And to do it 3 years in a row. Obviously, one of those years was COVID. We didn't get to go to Rupp because of that.
Yeah.
But what a great time that was, and obviously now that he's back leading the Panthers, you know, hopefully tonight we'll get that 51st District Championship and be on our way back to the arena and maybe get down there and make a run. But the right draw, I tell everybody, at the arena, it's all about the draw. You get the right draw. You never know what can happen.
Anything, I've always said anything can happen at the arena. It's so hard not to mess up in there, and even some of the best teams, you'll see some upsets up there.
Get free.
But all I remember from my childhood is Coach Patterson and Nick Martin and Dane Emmel, and Zach is now coaching with his dad. You know, that's all I remember growing up. So it's really special to see them back here and hopefully taking us back to where we were.
Yeah, hopefully the Panthers will start here tonight. Obviously, this Pineville team, the team that they beat in the regular season, you know, they're coming in here, as old saying goes, playing on house money. Just going to try to play as hard as they can. Maybe come the fourth quarter have a shot. But I'm sure Coach Patterson, he's got his team ready. We're going to see a very energetic, get after it defensively, and get up and down the floor, the type of basketball that we're used to seeing Coach Patterson coach and his team play. So hopefully as we get ready for the starting lineups for the Panthers, we're in for a real treat here tonight, and we get that district championship.
The starters for the Panthers tonight will be number 2, Trevor Smith. Number 5, Spencer Pritchard. Number 21, Evan Taylor, our one and only senior on this basketball team. Number 1, Evan Hubbard. And number 55, Hayden Melton. Very packed house here. I don't want to say I'm shocked, but this is a lot of people that I've seen in here recently.
Yeah, a good crowd here for tonight's 51st District Championship. I figured it would be. Pineville's fans are always faithful to support their team. The Panther Nation always comes out. Good pep section down here with the KC Crazies and the cheerleaders. So as we're set to tip it off here, it's going to be Melton tipping it off with Grubbs from Pineville.
Melton's going to get it to Smith. He's going to go up, and he will get the first 2 points of this action here.
Yeah, good tip-off play there as they score. Panthers going to pick up a little full-court defense here. Trevor guarding their point.
Number 2, Preston Zachary.
Zachary gets it off to Gentry, and Gentry up, no good. Rebound down to Trevor, comes away with it.
Over to Taylor. I'm looking to see some very physical defense here. You probably say the same from the Panthers. I know Coach Patterson likes to definitely play some great defense here.
Oh, what a block by Evan Hubbard, just comes out of nowhere. Great defensive play there by him.
Panthers looking to set something up here.
One thing about Coach Patterson, his Panthers will run an offense. If they don't get it in a fast break, they'll pull it out.
Yep.
Get the shot that they want as they're looking for Hubbard to come off a screen.
Looking for Melton on the block. No good, gets his own rebound. Back out to Smith. No good.
Melton comes down with the rebound, but no call. Back over to Pineville, 2-0. Your score here early in the first. Zachary running the point for the Mountain Lions. Gives it up to Gentry.
Screen by Hatmaker.
Pineville down, good rebound there by Spencer Pritchard. Kicks it out to Hubbard.
For 3, no good. Rebound, Melton. Back up with it. No call. Over to Smith for 3.
Wide open.
No good.
2 wide open shots as we're going to get a jump ball call. Trevor wide open. I'm sure in the offseason he'll he'll work on that shot because teams are going to leave him open.
Yep.
And force him to knock some down.
Yep. And he has knocked some down this year, but obviously with nerves and stuff, it's easy to miss wide open shots.
Get a foul here.
Going to be an offensive foul. Causing number 11, Noah Sloan.
Yeah. Call that on Sloan, his first, team's first. 2-0 Sooner score here as Knox Central going to walk it up. Good defense there by Gentry as he takes it up, dumps it off, good pass. And the Mountain Lions are on the board, 2-all your score. Hubbard puts it up, no good. The Mountain Lions come down with it. Knox Central struggling here offensively the first 4 minutes of the game. Nerves probably going to have a little bit to do with that.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. The three is going to be good by Zachary.
Zachary knocks it down, 5-2, early lead for the Lions. Good ball movement there by Knox Central, but love to see.
Just can't get it to go.
Yeah, Spencer passed up a wide open shot.
Yeah, wide open shot. Yeah, he needs to take them because he's a great shooter. He's got to have confidence.
Got to look to score from Spencer on those. Taylor thought about the three. Pineville comes away with it. Get a foul on the floor.
Yeah, foul on number 2, Trevor Smith, his first.
Foul number 3, Garrett Smith, his first.
His first, team's first. We're going to see Olmsted set to check in as Taylor's going to come out.
2 quick turnovers there by Taylor.
5-2. Pineville on top, 3:45 to go here in the first. It's going to stay with Pineville. And credit the Mountain Lions. They're being aggressive defensively.
Yep.
Getting on the boards, trying to not give up any open shots. Knox Central's passed up a few open looks. Wide open three, no good. Rebound down to Trevor. I'm sure Coach Patterson wants these Panthers to get out and run. Turn it over to the Mountain Lions. Just Knox Central a little unsettled here in the first quarter.
Panthers really just need to calm down here and do what they know.
A lot of freshmen and sophomore playing in their first 51st District Championship game. Three knocks it down.
Zachary's second three. It's going to be a timeout Panthers, blue and gold. It's the standard. Thank you for watching the Blue and Gold Network's 51st District Tournament coverage. Did you know that the Blue and Gold Network is a student-led network? From photography, film, design, broadcasting, commentary, and much more, the Knox Central Media students do it all. When you view our broadcast and support our streams, you are supporting students at Knox Central High School. We are thankful to be leading the way and setting the standard for our student media in the 13th region. Go Panthers! Thank you for watching the Blue and Gold Network's 50. We're back here after the 30-second timeout. Score is 2-8. Pineville trails in the first quarter here.
Pineville staying man-to-man. As Olmsted wide open. Three, no good.
No good. Rebound, Melton.
Panthers are 0 for 3 from the three-point line. It's Melton. Jump hook gets it to go. 8-4 now, your score, 2:48 to go. Panthers going to pick up a little full-court pressure. Might have got away with a walk. Did Zachary.
Gentry has it.
Zachary blows. Lays it up and in. Good no call there. Knox Central up ahead quickly to Olmsted.
Over to Hubbard. Tries to get it to go.
There's Melton on the board. Hubbard deep three.
No good.
And there's Melton again. He's all over the boards. We'll get a foul here on the floor. And that's the thing about Hayden Melton. I don't think he gets a lot of credit for is he's always around the basketball.
Yep.
Always has as old saying goes, a knack to find the basketball. He does a good job. As we're going to see number 24 check in for the Mountain Lions. That's Fugit.
Pritchard over to Smith.
Panthers sticking with this little motion offense as Hubbard takes it up and in.
He'll get it there.
10-6 now, 4-point lead for the Lions. 1:30 to go here in the first.
Going to be a foul there.
Want to call that on Hubbard, a little reach around.
Foul on one, Evan Hubbard, first, 2 seconds.
It's his first, team second. Mountain Lions defeated the Knox Central Panthers last year at Barberville in the 51st District Championship game.
Yeah, they're definitely looking to defend their title.
A little come from behind win last year as the Panthers had a 10-point lead almost throughout it. Gentry knocks it down 13-6. Lead stretches out for the Mountain Lions. A minute to go here in the first. Nice pass there inside, yeah. Good screen set by Melton, good roll by Olmsted.
Going to make it 8-13 here with 40 seconds left.
See if Pineville tries to hold
Gentry
for the
has
last
it
shot.
at the top.
Pineville going to try to hold here for the last shot if they can. Time is going to be what the Mountain Lions need on their side to control time of possession if they can in this basketball game, especially with the lead. It's good defense there by Pritchard.
Panthers definitely don't want to give up this last shot here.
And a good hustle there by Olmsted. 4 seconds to go. The Lions will still have it. Coach going to sub.
Noah Sloan coming back in.
Yeah. Sloan comes back in as
Brody Fugit comes out.
Fugit goes to the bench. We'll see what the Lions do here. 4.6 seconds. Got the shot off. No good.
No good. And that'll be the first quarter here. Blue and gold. It's the standard.
Thank you to the Mountain Advocate for featuring Knox Central Media journalism students with print partnership and highlights of our photographers and more. Use code KC2025 for 25% off of a local print or digital subscription. Go Panthers! Thank you to the
Bombshell Beauties, located on Knox Street in Barberville, offers a wide variety of women's clothing, shoes, accessories, hair products, and lash extensions, and much more. Also, visit their Pineville location in downtown. Find them on Facebook at Bombshell Beauties or give them a call at 606-546-4789.
Pharmacy supports Knox Central Media and the Blue and Gold Network. Visit them at 511 Knox Street in Barville or call them at 606-546-3171. Knox Professional Pharmacy is your one-stop shop for all your pharmacy and prescription.
Thank you to the Army National Guard for sponsoring this stream, Knox Central Media, and Athletics. Interested in college? Get up to 100% tuition covered. Find a local recruiter for more information or go to nationalguard.com.
Welcome back here to start of the second quarter. 13-8 your score. Knox Central trails the Mountain Lions. Good defensive pressure by the Lions. Panthers out of sorts there in the first quarter. I'm sure Coach Patterson going to settle this team down. As I was looking over the roster for the Mountain Lions, only one senior on this team, so a young Mountain Lions team just like the Panthers. So let's see if Coach Patterson, these Panthers come out here offensively. Got some good looks, just couldn't get anything to fall there in the first quarter.
Passing up some open shots, and that's just the atmosphere, I think.
See if they can settle down here offensively, pick up the defensive pressure as well, get some turnovers as Panthers being patient here. As we start the second quarter, 13-8 they trails. Trevor puts it up, no good. Almost got the tip.
Almost got it there.
Down to the Mountain Lions. That's number 45, Brock, who comes down with that rebound for the Lions.
Freshman Spencer Pritchard is having a great defensive game here.
Gentry's shot is no good. Rebound down to the Panthers. Here comes Spencer off and running. That should be a block and count.
And one.
There we go.
I was talking to Emily before the game. We were like, who do you think's going to have a great game tonight? And one of the people I said was Spencer. And I said, because he just thrives in atmospheres like this. Even though he is a freshman, he's been playing older than what he really is. And that goes to show it there.
Yeah, good take there by Spencer as he gets the foul in the bucket. See if he can convert the old-fashioned three-point play. 13-10. Free throw is up and good.
And he'll get it. Cut the Lions lead down to 2.
Yeah, Taylor checked in for the Panthers now as Olmsted goes to the bench. Good defense here by Taylor. Trevor on Zachary as he puts up a shot. No good. Rebound down to Melton. Panthers off and running. Here's Taylor. Couldn't get it to go. Been about 4 or 5 shots around the basket that the Panthers have not been able to get to go in. I think that's the difference of them.
That's shots we got to have.
Yeah. It's the difference of them trailing by 2 or leading by 4. Hubbard should have. I was going to say that had to be a foul.
Yeah.
A little late whistle, but we got the call to go in our favor.
At the line, shooting 2, number 1, Evan Hubbard. He'll get the first one. Has a chance to tie it up here. Won't get the second one. Melton gets the rebound.
Spencer with the 3.
No good.
Good look. Yeah, just in and out. A good shot there by Spencer.
A foul.
See if they call that on Hubbard or Spencer. If it's on Hubbard, it'll be his second. Yep.
Not sure what I think about that one there. It's just hard not to give it to Zachary there because he's going up so strong with the ball.
Yeah. That's Hubbard's second with 6:18 to go here. Zachary's free throw is up and good. Hatmaker's going to check back in for the Mountain Lions as Brock will come out.
Smith bringing it up the floor, goes all the way. Won't make the layup there.
Get a jump ball. Go back to the lines. I was checking back over the score when Knox Central and Pineville played in the regular season. The Panthers handled the Lions easily at Pineville.
Yeah.
89-66, a big win. So the Lions coming out here tonight, you're not going to let the Panthers try to have a big win here in the championship game as they lead 15-12, 6 minutes to go here in the second quarter.
Zachary has it at the top of the key. Gentry looking for the shot over to Hatmaker. Back to Gentry.
Melton comes away with it. Taylor off to the races. Lays it up and in.
Lay it up and in.
Spencer there trying to go for knock the ball out to get a quick steal, gets the foul.
That'll be his first.
Will be his first.
Number 0, Kobe Reed, freshman.
Kobe checking in for the Panthers. We'll get a 30-second timeout. We'll take a 30-second timeout. 15-14. Panthers trail by 1.
Millard & Castle, your auto accident attorney, located on the Court Square in Barberville, provides law services for personal injury, criminal defense, nursing home neglect, and auto accidents. Millard & Castle has been practicing law in Knox County for 25 years. For more information, call them today at 606-546-5114 or go to millardandcastle.net.
And we are back here at Knox Central High School for the boys' 51st District Championship. The Lions trail by 1.
See if the Panthers here. Kobe Reed checks in for his first time tonight with 5:29 to go. It'd be nice if Knox Central can control this last 5 minutes. They take a lead going in at halftime. Got to give a shout out. Don't know if he's listening or watching, Mr. Travis Mills, one of the OGs of the BGSN. He was here, got to talk to him last night. We've called a mini of the game, traveled all over. We also want to say a big thank you to all of you for watching and listening here tonight on the Blue and Gold Sports Network. Mr. Justin Matlock and the students do a great job running BGSN. We're just glad to see it continuing. And it seems like it's in great hands. It's Taylor almost came up with the steal.
He's not going to get it there, but it's going to be called out on the Panthers.
And Pineville throws it away. Good defensive pressure there.
Grubbs throws it away there from the Lions.
$15-14. Knox Central trails by 1. 5:26 to go here in the first half. Spencer gets it in. Nice pass. Kobe lays it up and in. Panthers' first lead of the game comes at the 5:20 mark.
Nice cut there by Kobe Reed. The pressure seemed getting picked up here by the Panthers.
Yeah, Knox Central still by Melton. Panthers definitely picked up the defensive pressure here as Trevor, nice dump off to Kobe. And can't get it to finish as Melton goes up.
And he'll get the foul.
He'll go to the line to shoot 2. 16-15, the Panthers with their first lead of the ball game as Melton looks like may have a little bit of blood here to clean up before he can shoot. No good. Panthers struggling a little bit from the free throw line here early on in this ball game.
Yeah.
As those saying goes, you got to make those free throws. My dad would always say that's why they call it free throws. It's a free shot as Melton's second one is good.
We'll get the second one to go to put the Panthers up 2.
Taylor doing a good job against Gentry as Zachary has it now. Toward the lines. Got away with a walk.
Yep.
I was going to say got away with it, but they got the call.
Smith has it. It's across half court. Over to Melton. To Reed, to Smith.
Trying to get it into Melton. Off to Kobe. Kobe takes it up. Looking for the foul, but
no foul there.
Get it. Yeah, good defense by the lines. As we're going to see Abram Smith set the check in for the Panthers. And turnover, almost a turnover. It's Kobe just reaches in, takes it away. We're going to get a jump ball call. Good hustle there.
Good hustle there by the Panthers.
That's number 1, Grubbs.
Number 35.
Checking in for the Panthers, number 25, Abram Smith, an 8th grader here.
Big game for the 8th grader to check into, but I'm sure Abram's up for the challenge.
Yeah.
Son of Pastor Josh K. Smith and Jessica got some good minutes here in these last few games of the season for the Panthers. Taylor got it.
I tell him all the time, I'm like, that's his signature shot there. He loves the elbow. He likes the pull-up jumper. Yeah, foul.
Yeah, I'm going to call him for a hand check. That's his second. 19-15, 4-point lead for the Panthers, their biggest of the game. 3:21 to go here before halftime. Line's going to walk it up. Good crowd here tonight for this 51st District Championship game. Zachary no good. That's Melton down with it. He's off the run.
Take it all the way.
Lays it up and in. Coast to coast for Hayden. 21-15 now. Biggest lead of the game at 6 for the Panthers.
Yeah, foul.
Foul on 55, Hayden Melton at first.
It'll be Hayden Melton's first.
Number 11, Noah Sloan.
Sloan will go to the line for the line to shoot 2. 21-15 is your score. 2:43 to go. Sloan's first free throw is good.
His first will be good.
22, Noah Parton.
Checking in number 22, Noah Parton for the Panthers.
Going to give Trevor a break. He goes out with 2 fouls. Probably a great sub by Coach Patterson. Don't want to see Trevor pick up that 3rd foul here before halftime. Sloan's free throw is good. 21-17 now. 4-point lead for the Panthers. Got to give a shout out to a couple buddies that work at my school, Mr. Harold Ely, one of my custodians, and Mr. Lucas McCarthy. They do a great job for us at school. They're listening here tonight, so shout out to them.
Abram looking to go score, and he does.
Yeah, good take there by Abram Smith, 23-17.
One thing I got to take from this game is it's very physical. All of it.
Yep.
That's it by Grubbs. Foul on 25. Abram Smith, his first, his fifth.
It's on Abram, his first. Referees are definitely letting them battle a little bit.
Yeah.
Been a couple picky calls, but for the most part, they're letting them get after it. 23-19. As Grubbs gets the free throw.
Coming in for the line, 45.
Brock's going to come back in now for the Mountain Lions. As Grubbs will come out, 23-20. Panthers still lead. 2 minutes to go here before halftime as the Lions are going to show a little 3/4 court pressure.
Pritchard has it.
Help gets his own rebound.
Out to Taylor.
Gives it up to Zachary, no good. Rebound down to Noah.
Parton over to Taylor.
Coach Patterson going to reset right here. Get the play in. 1:20 to go. Panthers with a 3-point lead.
They call a walk on Pritchard there. I didn't see that, so I'm not sure.
I don't know if he moved his pivot foot there before he got rid of it. That had to be what the call was. As Panthers picking up now little full court pressure. Gentry puts it up, gets it to go.
Make it a 1-point ball game with 1 minute left to go.
23-22. Be nice if Knox Central right here going a little 4-6-0 run in this last minute and stretch this lead out. But definitely the first half is what the Lions want, a low-scoring ball game.
Yep. Panthers looking for the last shot here.
And Coach Patterson is going to let Taylor sit out here and dribble it out. Brad Levy telling his players what to do here as we're now down to 18 seconds, 23-22. Either the Panthers will lead by 1 or maybe more before the half here. 10 seconds to go now. Panthers want to start their offense. Taylor has it knocked out.
Sloan won't get it to go. And that'll be the end of the first half. Blue and gold, it's the standard.
We all have a home at Knox Central. The culture in Knox County fuels us. It drives us to band together from all walks of life. From the hollers of Artemis and Trosper to the mountains of Flat Lick and Stinking Creek. The Cumberland River flows through our old Kentucky home. The hills of Cannon and Girdler to the familiar streets of Barberville. Our legacy depends on Knox Central. We are one county, united by one school, with one vision.
Knox Central Panthers back to Rupp Arena. 3 years in a row, folks.
We all have a home at Knox Central.
Takes it in, Knox Central, Class 4A regional champion.
All you have to do is ask yourself, why not KC? We all have a home at Knox Central. The culture in Knox County fuels us. It drives us to band together from all walks of life. From the hollers of Artemis and Trosper to the mountains of Flat Lick and Stinking Creek. The Cumberland River flows through our old Kentucky home. The hills of Cannon and Girdler to the familiar streets of Barberville. Our legacy depends on Knox Central. We are one county, united by one school, with one vision.
Knox Central Panthers back to Rupp Arena. 3 years in a row, folks.
We all have a home at Knox Central.
Takes it in, Knox Central, Class 4A regional champion.
All you have to do is ask yourself, why not KC?
Thank you for watching our stream. Did you know that the Blue and Gold Network is part of Knox Central's CTE Media Arts Pathway? What started as a club meeting to cover the school's news to being a full coverage media network, there have been many students over the years that has contributed to our network and the coverage of Knox Central High School. To all of our past media alumni, thank you for laying the foundation of the Blue and Gold Network. Thank you for watching our stream. Did you know that the Blue and Gold Network is part of Knox Central's CTE Media Arts Pathway? What started as a club meeting to cover the school's news to being a full coverage media network, there have been many students over the years that has contributed to our network and the coverage of Knox Central High School. To all of our past media alumni, thank you for laying the foundation of the Blue and Gold Network.
Thank you to the Mountain Advocate for featuring Knox Central Media journalism students with print partnership and highlights of our photographers and more. Use code KC2025 for 25% off of a local print or digital subscription. Go Panthers! Thank you.
Millard and Castle, your auto accident attorney, located on the Court Square in Barberville, provides law services for personal injury, criminal defense, nursing home neglect, and auto accidents. Millard and Castle has been practicing law in Knox County for 25 years. For more information, call them today at 606-546-5114 or go to millardandcastle.net.
Thank you for watching the Blue and Gold Network's 51st District Tournament coverage. Did you know that the Blue and Gold Network is a student-led network? From photography, film, design, broadcasting, commentary, and much more, the Knox Central Media students do it all. When you view our broadcasts and support our streams, you are supporting students at Knox Central High School. We are thankful to be leading the way and setting the standard for our student media in the 13th region. Go Panthers! Thank you for watching the Blue and Gold Network's 51st District Tournament coverage. Did you know that the Blue and Gold Network is a student-led network? From photography, film, design, broadcasting, commentary, and much more, the Knox Central Media students do it all. When you view our broadcasts and support our streams, you are supporting students at Knox Central High School. We are thankful to be leading the way and setting the standard for our student media in the 13th region. Go Panthers!
This
is the Blue and Gold Network.
Welcome to the Blue and Gold Network, Knox Central's premier student-led media outlet covering Knox Central sports, events, and beyond. As we celebrate 20 years on Panther Way, join us in hearing stories of past alumni, successes, and milestones. Be sure to stick around for a halftime show for interviews of notable KC coaches, teachers, alumni, and more. Thank you for being a part of the Blue and Gold Network and the Knox Central family. This is one of the only student-led broadcasts in the region. Thank you for supporting our stream and our media students. Thank you to Jeff Ketchum. Jeff, a retiree of Knox County Public Schools after 31 years, has a long history of supporting Knox Central athletics and more. Pharmacy supports Knox Central Media and the Blue and Gold Network. Visit them at 511 Knox Street in Barville or call them at 606-546-3171. Knox Professional Pharmacy is your one-stop shop for all your pharmacy and prescription needs.
Thank you to the Army National Guard for sponsoring this stream, Knox Central Media, and Athletics. Interested in college? Get up to 100% tuition covered. Find a local recruiter for more information or go to nationalguard.com.
Thank you to Golden Girls Monogramming and Boutique for supporting this stream. Established in 2017, specializing in embroidery, screen printing, DTG, DTF, and boutique clothing. Find them at 1263 US 25E in Barberville or call them at 606-620-4002. Find them on Facebook at Golden Girls Monogramming and Boutique.
Support the Knox Central Media students by following our social media outlets on Facebook at Blue and Gold Network and on YouTube at KCHS Panther News. This stream is exclusively produced by media students.
Millard and Castle, your auto accident attorney, located on the Court Square in Barberville, provides law services for personal injury, criminal defense, nursing home neglect, and auto accidents. Millard and Castle has been practicing law in Knox County for 25 years. For more information, call them today at 606-546-5114 or go to millardandcastle.net.
Thank you to Jeff Ketchum. Jeff, a retiree of Knox County Public Schools after 31 years, has a long history of supporting Knox Central athletics and more.
Bombshell Beauties, located on Knox Street in Barberville, offers a wide variety of women's clothing, shoes, accessories, hair products, and lash extensions, and much more. Also, visit their Pineville location in downtown. Find them on Facebook at Bombshell Beauties or give them a call at 606-546-4789.
The Mountain Advocate has been Knox County's most trusted news source since 1904. For the latest in community news, sports, and more, pick up a copy today or visit mountainadvocate.com. Thank you to the Mountain Advocate for featuring Knox Central Media Journalism students with print partnership and highlights of our photographers and more. Use code KC2025, that's KC2025, for 25% off a local print or digital subscription. Go Panthers. This
is the Blue and Gold Network.
Welcome to the Blue and Gold Network, Knox Central's premier student-led media outlet covering Knox Central sports, events, and beyond. As we celebrate 20 years on Panther Way, join us in hearing stories of past alumni, successes, and milestones. Be sure to stick around for a halftime show for interviews of notable KC coaches, teachers, alumni, and more. Thank you for being a part of the Blue and Gold Network and the Knox Central family. This is one of the only student-led broadcasts in the region. Thank you for supporting our stream and our media students. Thank you to Jeff Ketchum. Jeff, a retiree of Knox County Public Schools after 31 years, has a long history of supporting Knox Central athletics and more. Pharmacy supports Knox Central Media and the Blue and Gold Network. Visit them at 511 Knox Street in Barville or call them at 606-546-3171. Knox Professional Pharmacy is your one-stop shop for all your pharmacy and prescription needs.
Thank you to the Army National Guard for sponsoring this stream, Knox Central Media, and Athletics. Interested in college? Get up to 100% tuition covered. Find a local recruiter for more information or go to nationalguard.com.
Thank you to Golden Girls Monogramming and Boutique for supporting this stream. Established in 2017, specializing in embroidery, screen printing, DTG, DTF, and boutique clothing. Find them at 1263 US 25E in Barberville or call them at 606-620-4002. Find them on Facebook at Golden Girls Monogramming and Boutique.
Support the Knox Central Media students by following our social media outlets on Facebook at Blue and Gold Network and on YouTube at KCHS Panther News. This stream is exclusively produced by media students.
Millard & Castle, your auto accident attorney, located on the Court Square in Barberville, provides law services for personal injury, criminal defense, nursing home neglect, and auto accidents. Millard & Castle has been practicing law in Knox County for 25 years. For more information, call them today at 606-546-5114 or go to millardandcastle.net.
Thank you to Jeff Ketchum. Jeff, a retiree of Knox County Public Schools after 31 years, has a long history of supporting Knox Central athletics and more.
Bombshell Beauties, located on Knox Street in Barberville, offers a wide variety of women's clothing, shoes, accessories, hair products, and lash extensions, and much more. Also, visit their Pineville location in downtown. Find them on Facebook at Bombshell Beauties or give them a call at 606-546-4789.
The Mountain Advocate has been Knox County's most trusted news source since 1904. For the latest in community news, sports, and more, pick up a copy today or visit mountainadvocate.com. Thank you to the Mountain Advocate for featuring Knox Central Media Journalism students with print partnership and highlights of our photographers and more. Use code KC2025, that's KC2025, for 25% off a local print or digital subscription. Go Panthers. This
is the Blue and Gold Network.
Welcome to the Blue and Gold Network, Knox Central's premier student-led media outlet covering Knox Central sports, events, and beyond. As we celebrate 20 years on Panther Way, join us in hearing stories of past alumni, successes, and milestones. Be sure to stick around for a halftime show for interviews of notable KC coaches, teachers, alumni, and more. Thank you for being a part of the Blue and Gold Network and the Knox Central family. This is one of the only student-led broadcasts in the region. Thank you for supporting our stream and our media students. Thank you to Jeff Ketchum. Jeff, a retiree of Knox County Public Schools after 31 years, has a long history of supporting Knox Central athletics and more.
All righty, so now it's Harrison Trosper on the call tonight with Mr. Eric Hubbard. Eric, what'd you think so far?
Obviously not the first half. I'm sure that Coach Patterson wanted from his Panthers. Obviously, I think the Panthers just came out a little tight. A lot of freshmen, sophomores on our team. Good crowd, good atmosphere. But Knox Central missed a lot of good looks around the rim. Could not get a three to fall. And I think that's why Pineville is only trailing by 23-22 here. That's about a minute away from the start of the second half.
So we were going to interview Mr. Cody Miller, who's the all-time leading scorer here at Knox Central. And so I'm sure you watched Cody play, so we didn't get to interview him, but why don't you have your own experiences watching Cody Miller play, because I never got to see him play.
Yeah. Cody was one of those players, from the time he was in 8th grade and up, played for the Knox Central Panthers. Just a good offensive-minded person. Was one of those who didn't care to share the ball either, defensively, and played on some teams that were good enough not only to win the district, but good enough to make a run at the region. Just never could get over that hump during the regional tournament, but he had a great career here. A great basketball player in his own right to watch, and it was fun calling and watching him play here at Knox Central.
So I've been down there in the student section, so my voice might be a little bit out, but man, I feel like Knox Central's lucky to have a 1-point lead right now. Like you said, good looks around the rim. And they're playing solid defense. The main thing I've taken away from this is from the jump, they are letting these boys play. They are not calling the petty fouls, and little jumpers like that are going to be beautiful for Pineville. As Pineville's going to retake the lead, just 25 seconds to play, as Pritchard's going to come the other way. See, like that right there, as he's going to get the call. See, I kind of thought that he wasn't, because they haven't really been calling that. They start calling those the second half. But yeah, that's a big bucket right there from the freshman. So, speaking of this very young Panther squad, who would you say was the best freshman, or I should just say newcomer, maybe an 8th grader, you've seen come in for Knox Central and make an impact over the years?
Gosh, there's been a bunch. I mean, obviously, we just got talking about the all-time leading scorer for Knox Central and Cody Miller. Even Chris Mills, the assistant coach, his freshman year, came in and had a great impact early on in his career. And then I would say right here, you've got Spencer Pritchard for Knox Central here. I think he's one of those players that we always a good look up ahead. Taylor and Melton.
And these boys have come out to play now. I think Pineville's going to go ahead and call a timeout. Coach Levy doesn't like it. I've always told people we are a third quarter team. We are a third quarter team more than anything, but we're going to go to an ad break. Blue and gold. It's the standard.
This
is the Blue and Gold Network.
Welcome to the Blue and Gold Network, Knox Central's premier student-led media outlet covering Knox Central sports, events, and beyond. As we celebrate 20 years on Panther Way, join us in hearing stories of past alumni, successes, and milestones. Be sure to stick around for a halftime show for interviews of notable KC coaches, teachers, alumni, and more. Thank you for being a part of the Blue and Gold Network and the Knox Central family. This is one of the only student-led broadcasts in the region. Thank you for supporting our stream and our media students. Thank you to Jeff Ketchum. Jeff, a retiree of Knox County Public Schools after 31 years, has a long history of supporting.
And we are back live here at the Panther Den, 28-24 in just 53 seconds of play. So I'd say over the years, you can talk about Grayson Burton, Evan Hubbard, and Hayden Melton all at the same time going up and starting a game at the region tournament against North Laurel and winning and almost beating a very good Corbin squad that took Harlan County to the, I would say to the wire, but it was close until the fourth quarter. And that, that Trent Noah, Reggie Cottrell, Maddox Huff ridden squad right there. And I was surprised that Harlan County will actually not be going to the 13th region tournament this year.
Yeah, Harlan City knocked them off as they're taking on Bell County tonight in their championship game.
Yeah, Harlan City, they are a tough squad, man. I've watched them play. They played up here, and we beat them by 30, and we went over to Harlan, and we were down by 15 at one point, I believe, and we still came away with the win. That's a good ball squad over there. Very young. That's going to be a team to watch over the next few years in the 13th. Sloan for three from the corner. Got it. Shooter's roll right there to make it a one-point ball game. As Trevor Smith doesn't go up with the right hand, it's going to be Hayden Melton with it. Gosh, man, he is a pure post guy. He reminds me a lot of the young Gavin Chadwell.
Yeah, Melton always has a good knack for the ball, not just offensively, but he'll get good about getting his own rebound. His three is no good.
Zachary with a wide open look right there. He's going to keep it in. Gentry for three. Got it. What a hustle play right there from Pineville to keep the ball in and keep it going as Pritchard comes the other way. Man, that's what I said. This is why Knox Central beat Pineville in the regular season. Pineville will celebrate those threes and those big buckets, and they're waving their arms, and then Hayden Melton or Evan Taylor would always come the other way and would come away with the basket. They're a quick ball club.
Yeah, Coach Patterson telling Trevor to push it as we're going to get a foul here. 32-30, Panthers with a 2-point lead. If they call that on the floor.
So you're in a familiar spot right here, Eric. What are some of your best memories right here? Right here, the same exact spot. What are some of your best memories?
Man, I've had the privilege of calling some unbelievable basketball games. I'll never forget when Reed Shepherd came here in a regular season game. It was standing room only.
Yeah.
To watch that game play, and just over the years of all the great wins, been on the other side of some tough losses here at home too. And hopefully the Panthers will get a good win and get that district championship back tonight and be another great memory. But a lot of great basketball over the years. All the Panthers that came before up to this point have been some great teams come through the doors here of this gym.
A lot of people say, man, this district tournament, and that's going to be a foul going against Knox Central right here. But last year, lost against Pineville at Barberville last year. That was a big win for Pineville, their first 51st district championship in 18 years, since before I was even born. So this district has kind of become more Pineville and Knox Central going at it. It used to be the Barberville and Knox Central going at it. That's a good lay-in right there.
Good by Gentry as he lays it in, ties the game back up, 32 all, 5:20 to go. As Spencer, closely into the way, has it knocked out to stay with the Panthers.
I think, personally, so far, the game of the week was Barberville against Pineville. Boys on Wednesday night went to overtime. I thought Barberville was going to pull one out right there. As Hubbard's going to drive in, goes up with the right-hand layup, no good. Rebound Grubbs. As Sloan can't get a hold of it right there.
Turnover back to the Panthers.
Yeah, he's going to hear it from the student section.
Yeah, I think everybody was expecting a Knox Central Barberville championship game here tonight, but credit the Lions. They got a good win the other night, and they're sitting here and tied 32 all with 5 minutes to go.
I think third. Every team in this district, I was talking about this, every team in this district is young. Every single one of them have three. And that's going to be a miss.
Knox Central still just struggling from beyond the arc. As Pineville gets it to go, they're not struggling from behind the arc tonight. That's their fourth three of the
You had it!
35-32.
That's a big one right there. Sorry, we're having some technical difficulties right there, having some shorting in and out. Like I said, been a very busy week for Blue and Gold so far.
We're not on the screen. We're on the
4:30 to play here in the third quarter. Mountain Lions lead by 3. Grubbs, but Hayden Melton's going to come away with it. He's going to try and go with it himself, and he's going to be rejected. Trevor Smith goes up for it, and he didn't get it. And he's going to be fouled, and one! In all that chaos, Trevor Smith comes away with 2, and he'll go to the line for an old-fashioned three-pointer.
Good hustle there by number 2, Trevor Smith, 35-34. 4:17 to go here in the third quarter. Knox Central chance to tie it up with the free throw.
But like I said, these teams are very young. This is going to be the district to watch over the next few years, in my opinion. As Trevor Smith's free throw is good, 35 all. Only 1 senior for Knox Central, only 1 senior for Pineville, only 3 for Barberville, and only a couple for Lane Camp as well. Grubbs, double teamed by Smith and Taylor, spins around and gives it right to Hayden Melton, who's going to come the other way with it. Evan Taylor, right hand, got it! Another bucket from the senior.
Knox Central takes the lead back 37-35, 3:50 to go here. This pressure
Oh, big three. Man, he got away with a foul call right there. Pritchard comes the other way, and he's going to be fouled.
It'll be a blocking call.
See, it's just where he was moving. He was moving right there.
That's his third. So 3 on Zachary.
He was the player. He was the player of the game against Barberville. He's a good ball player, man.
37-35, 2-point lead for the Panthers.
So, Eric, how many district championships is this now for you?
Gosh, quite a few, Harrison. This is getting to telling my age. I've been fortunate enough to call quite a few here, not just on BGSM, but before that at Taylor. Gets it to go now, 4-point lead when it was TV4. So we've been doing this. I've been fortunate enough to do this a long time. Enjoyed every game and every minute of it.
Open look right there for Zachary, but he drives in.
Pass.
Yeah, that's a good play right there from Hatmaker. It's going to be a timeout, Pineville. So 3:05 to go. Panthers lead by 2. We're going to go 2.5 break. Blue and gold. It's the standard.
Millard and Castle, your auto accident attorney, located on the Court Square in Barberville, provides law services for personal injury, criminal defense, nursing home neglect, and auto accidents. Millard and Castle has been practicing law in Knox County for 25 years. For more information, call them today at 606-546-5114 or go to Millard. Millard and Castle, your auto accident attorney, located on the...
This
This
is
the Blue and Gold Network.
Welcome to the Blue and Gold Network, Knox Central's premier student-led media outlet covering Knox Central sports, events, and beyond. As we celebrate 20 years on Panther Way, join us in hearing stories of past alumni, success.
Pineville is not going to let up with about 11 minutes and 5 seconds to play in the game. Foul count is 3-2 favoring the Panthers as Trevor Smith's going to come up with it. To Taylor. Now it's Olmsted in the corner. He drives on Hatmaker, gives it out to Taylor. Taylor drives baseline over to Hubbard. His 2 is good. A big bucket from the sophomore. Again, this is his 3rd straight district championship, so he is a sophomore, but, I mean, like I said, he's not new to this. He's not new to pressure.
41-37, 4-point lead for the Panthers.
Olmsted almost coming away with that one right there. Noah Sloan.
Got it.
He hit a huge 3 from the same spot against Barberville to make it a close game as he's going to get fouled. And that's going to be Sloan's 3rd or 4th of the night. That's going to be his 3rd. Oh, that's going to be his 4th.
And that's the thing about Pineville. Anytime Knox Central has been able to get that lead out to 4 or 5, Pineville will turn around and hit a big 3 to get them back in the game.
And I don't believe Knox Central has hit a 3 tonight.
No, we are, as the saying goes, we are 0 from behind the arc. At 41-40, 1-point lead here. See what?
I think they're having a scoring correction on Noah Sloan's fouls because the scoreboard does say 3 fouls, but DJ Coltrane did say 4 over the intercom. Or maybe bonus, because there's 4 fouls against Pineville.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's going to be double bonus. And Lucas Olmsted, at one point in the season, I don't know if he is right now, but at one point he was the best free throw shooter on the team.
Each point now, the rest of the way, is going to be crucial for Knox Central. Got to have all the free throws.
See, this is the first. This is kind of what I was telling Matlock, before the game and whatnot. This is where, every bucket 20 years down the line in the barbershop is, man, you remember that 3 that so-and-so hit with about a minute left in the 3rd quarter? Man, that changed it. And he will miss both.
Olmsted no good on both.
I believe it's the announcer's jinx, as they call it. Grubbs for 3, way off, but Brock almost comes away with the rebound. Smith, left-hand layup is good.
Smith takes it coast to coast. 3-point lead now for the Panthers. 2:08 to go here in the 3rd.
Yeah, Panthers still in the bonus right here. Only 1 foul on Knox Central so far this quarter. As Hubbard isn't able to jump on top of the pass right there. Zachary down to Brock. Rejected by Hayden Melton. Gentry with the rebound. Zachary 3. No good. Man, they're missing these 3s, but, man, they're getting so close. Hubbard fakes the shot. He's going to call for a walk right there.
As those guy at Rupp Arena used to stay, steps called.
Man, that one they called down here on Pritchard in the corner was a very crucial call. The in-game district champions for the cheerleading side will be announced tonight after the game.
Yeah, I got to give a big shout out to my daughter, Miss Riley Hubbard, a senior on that cheer team. She's a little bit sad tonight as this will be her last game cheered here at Knox Central, but what a 4 years that it's been watching her.
Man, what a move right there from Gentry. As Hatmaker comes away with the rebound, he will be fouled.
See if they call that on Hubbard. If they do, that's either his third or fourth. That's his third.
Still, there's only 9 minutes and 18 seconds to play, so it could be worse. Still have 2 fouls to give for Hubbard. Knocks down the first one.
Looks like Simmons going to come in for the Panthers.
Andre,
41.
I believe this is the first varsity action that Andre Simmons will see. He's a transfer in from Barberville. He's been showing out in those JV games.
Go. 1 point lead for the Panthers, 43-42, a minute 16 to go here in the third quarter.
Trevor Smith. Simmons over to Olmsted. As it's almost tipped away right there, and that's going to be over and back.
Olmsted just throws it way over his head there. Just not the pass that we needed at that time. 59 seconds to go here in the third. It's 43-42. 1 point lead for the Panthers.
Gentry, guarded by Taylor, drives right, goes up for it, and he is fouled.
They're going to call that one on Simmons, I think.
Oh, it's going to be on the floor. It's going to be an important call. I think like I said, he's not really been a scorer. He's not really played varsity. I'm sure he's just wanting some tough defense and some boards out of Simmons right here. Panthers, like I said, I feel like they're lucky to be leading right now. Pineville has pretty much held the momentum the whole way. Gentry, wide open, no good. Just let it go right here. Simmons will let it roll out. Like I said, the threes, they look good all the way through until they hit the rim or they go in. It's never an in-between for the Mountain Lions.
See what Coach Patterson does here with 38 seconds, clock running. He tries to hold for one.
I feel like this team prides itself on defense, Eric. He's fouled. He will go to the line for two. That's going to be Jacob Grubb's fourth foul of the night, and it's just the third quarter. So now
you got Sloan and now Grubbs with 4 fouls for the Mountain Lions, getting into a little foul trouble late in the third.
You're driving on number one the rest of the night, if you ask me. That's 3 straight for Olmsted. And Pineville, they have very rarely missed from the charity stripe.
Free throws, always postseason play. Free throws are crucial at any point in the game.
Defense and free throws will tell you win your championships.
This is
0 for 4.
Gets his own rebound, goes back up and lays it in.
That's how you make up for that right there. That's how you make up for it. You missed 4 straight free throws, but you came back and you made a bucket to make it a 3-point ball game.
Pritchard set to check back in for the Panthers. 17 seconds to go, clock running. Under 8 seconds to go now.
Gentry goes over to Hatmaker. Hatmaker's
fouled. They called a foul.
It's gonna be. I think his foot was on the line. It's only gonna be 2 free throws.
They called that on Simmons, his second.
Yeah, he's shooting 2. And it looks like Pineville will start off with the ball in the fourth quarter, though. as they're asking for a 3, but he was very obviously inside the arc.
Yeah. His definitely foot was on the line, so
both
2 free throws with 0.2 seconds. So Knox Central had a 3-point lead, got a chance to cut into it here going into the fourth quarter. If you're Pineville, first free throw was good.
Man, that's cold, man. He's looked right in the heart of that student section. He has knocked down 3 straight free throws.
Number 24, Roman Eagle.
45-43 as Spencer comes in for Simmons here.
So Eli Knuckles, I believe, made the start against Barberville, but this is his first action he's seeing tonight. And Brody Fugit also checks in for the Mountain Lions. Maker's second. Good as well.
Point 2, not enough time to get a shot off. That'll be the end of the third. 45-44, 1-point lead for the Panthers when we come back to start the fourth.
Panthers are going to need a very important fourth quarter right here to pull out with the win. We're going to go to an ad break. Blue and gold, it's the standard.
Thank you for watching the Blue and Gold Network's 51st District Tournament coverage. Did you know that the Blue and Gold Network is a student-led network? From photography, film, design, broadcasting, commentary, and much more, the Knox Central Media students do it all. When you view our broadcast and support our streams, you are supporting students at Knox Central High School. We are thankful to be leading the way and setting the standard for our student media in the 13th region. Go Panthers! Thank you for watching the Blue and Gold Network's 51st District Tournament coverage. Did you know that the Blue and Gold Network is a student-led network? From photography, film, design, broadcasting, commentary, and much more, the Knox Central Media students do it all. When you view our broadcast and support our streams, you are supporting students at Knox Central High School. We are thankful to be leading the way and setting the standard for our student media in the 13th region. Go Panthers!
Thank you to the Mountain Advocate for featuring Knox Central Media journalism students with print partnership and highlights of our photographers and more. Use code KC2025 for 25% off of a local print or digital subscription. Go Panthers! Thank you to the Mountain Advocate for featuring Knox Central Media journalism students with print partnership and highlights of our photographers and more. Use code.
So we were just talking about that North Laurel game between whenever Reed Shepherd came down here. Did the Panthers hit triple digits that game?
No, we ended up, obviously, we didn't hit. We were close. It was a high-scoring game.
I remember it being like 105. I always thought it was like 112, 105.
We were, I could be wrong. We might have both hit triple.
Oh, big steal right here from Pritchard, and he's fouled. Man, that's huge right there. That is huge.
And that's the thing about Spencer Pritchard. He'll defend. Comes up. There's the Panthers trail by 1, 45-44, 7:54 to go here in the ball game. Panthers, folks, if you're just tuning in, have not made a three-point basket in this ball game.
I think that's what, usually it's Evan Hubbard shooting the threes, and he's only taken maybe 1 or 2 so far tonight. I think what these guys they're thinking, and they're wanting smart buckets. They're wanting smart baskets. They don't want to take, like maybe I'll make it, maybe I'll miss it. They want to take, those shots. They're like, I'm going to make this shot right here. Like that right there. Hubbard.
Wide open. And that's Melton down with the rebound.
And he gets his own rebound, goes up for it.
With it.
Got it! That is huge right there. Hayden Melton. How many offensive rebounds do you think he's got tonight?
A lot. Does Hayden Melton. Obviously, he's wanting that player of the game.
Yeah, Gentry and Zachary just played monkey in the middle with Evan Taylor right there. Zachary over to Gentry. Open 3. He's going to be fouled.
And another foul on a 3. As Spencer's arguing, he's kicked his feet out. 47-44, 3-point lead for Knox Central.
I do think he's selling it a little bit, but the Panthers, they're getting an upward shove on them, and they are, I would say it's about 50-50. So
the thing that defenders always got to remember, you got to have room for that shooter to come down. And if you're in that way, they're going to call it just about every time. As the first free throw is good credit. Pineville, folks, anytime they've went to the charity stripe, they've made them. Knox Central, though, with 6:55 to go in this ball game, have yet to make a three-point basket as Pineville gets a second one. So one more will tie it at 47. Good crowd on hand here tonight for the 51st District Championship.
Yeah, and that was an airball basket right there. So if you just kind of put your hands up, let it go, that's a
tie ball game, 47-all.
Hubbard wants it. Gets to Melton. Now it's Taylor. Trevor Smith for three. No good. Evan Hubbard with the basket.
What a rebound and putback by Hubbard. 49-47.
Yeah, this is kind of what they're, I think the Panthers need to get back about. Right now, Zachary's going to attack it. Gentry, another open three. Same move, same side. No good. Over the back.
And you only get that call because Evan Hubbard was boxing him out. Good box out there by Hubbard to get that over and back call.
That's why coaches preach boxing out so much, because either they got to foul you or they're not getting the rebound.
Right. 2-point lead for Knox Central, 49-47. I think the next 2 minutes of this ball game are critical for Knox Central. They got to find a way to extend the lead.
Like I said, Knox Central, they want to be surgical, as Evan Taylor misses a three right there, but Trevor Smith almost got that offensive rebound. Like I said, I think Knox Central, barring that right there, it's going to be a foul on Trevor Smith. Yeah, he reached in right there. But like I was trying to say, they're trying to be surgical. They're trying to break them down to a core and go out here and, you know, like I said, make smart plays, smart shots. And I think that was ultimately, if you watch the girls region tournament last year, whenever we played against South Florida, that's kind of what we were doing. And they weren't playing any loose. They weren't playing loose at all. As Grubbs checked back into the game, and he's got 4 fouls. Like I said, you're driving on him every single time.
Yeah, Sloan's in the game as well for the Lions. He has 4 fouls.
Two. As Grubbs, he got away with one right there. That was almost another over and back. It would have been his 5th of the night. Taylor's going to drive over to Hubbard. Now it's Pritchard. Doesn't want 3. He wants 2. He's going to be called for a walk.
Yeah.
That's the second walk, and Evan Hubbard's telling him to shoot the ball.
Yeah.
I know you're not hitting your threes tonight, but when you're open, you still want to take them. Because now Pineville knows that Knox is going to be hesitant to shoot the 3 ball, so they're not going to need to contest.
49-47, still a 2-point lead for the Panthers as Trevor on Gentry, or excuse me, that is Zachary.
2.
Got it. Good looking jumper there by Zachary.
That's a perfect jumper. One more to Hubbard. 3 from Smith. No good. Wide open threes being missed right now by Knox Central. As it is spelling, I think the writing's on the wall for Knox Central if they can't hit a 3-pointer. Zachary drives in. Misses the basket. It's going to be out on Grubbs. Knox Central ball.
49-all. Coach Patterson going to get a timeout.
We're going to go to an ad break here. Blue and gold. It's the standard. Man.
Bombshell Beauties, located on Knox Street in Barberville, offers a wide variety of women's clothing, shoes, accessories, hair products, and lash extensions, and much more. Also, visit their Pineville location in downtown. Find them on Facebook at Bombshell Beauties or give them a call at 606-546-4789.
Pharmacy supports Knox Central Media and the Blue and Gold Network. Visit them at 511 Knox Street in Barville or call them at 606-546-3171. Knox Professional Pharmacy is your one-stop shop for all your pharmacy and prescription.
Pineville bested Knox Central last time we were in a situation like this, but if you remember the year before, Sawyer Thompson missed floater from about 10 feet out, spelled a loss for Pineville, 78-77. I remember that game like it was yesterday. But like I said, last year, Pineville got the better of the Panthers. Taylor, back over to Smith. It's down to Melton. Taylor fakes the shot, drives in, goes up for it, no good, and Grubbs comes away with the rebound. Now it's Zachary. Zachary spins around, goes up for it, good.
What a move by Zachary.
As Evan Hubbard comes the other way with it, he gets an easy bucket. That's what I said. That's what Knox Central capitalizes on. They were celebrating, and Hubbard caught them on their heels. Now it's a tie ball game once again. That's a good bucket right there. Gentry drives. Fade away.
Got it.
As he ends up, instead of fading away, he ends up coming forward for a floater. Halfway through the fourth quarter, Pineville leads 53-51. And as Gentry almost comes away with the steal, Taylor takes the shot.
Man, I know we've not knocked one down, but we got to have it.
Hubbard, he doesn't get it.
Two-point lead for the line.
Down to Brock.
As Brock is no good. Melton comes down with it.
Pritchard, layup, no good. Grubbs is going to come the other way. He spins around, rejected by Melton. Huge play from the sophomore. Smith, no good. Hayden Melton,
and there's
good. And the foul. Oh, sorry, no, just a timeout.
Yeah, Coach Patterson, we're a little bit winded. Got to have a timeout here. Good calls. The Panthers tied up, 53 all.
Yep, we're going to go to an ad break.
We all have a home at Knox Central. The culture in Knox County fuels us. It drives us to band together from all walks of life. From the hollers of Artemis and Trosper to the mountains of Flat Lick and Stinking Creek. The Cumberland River flows through our old Kentucky home. The hills of Cannon and Girdler to the familiar streets of Barberville. Our legacy depends on Knox Central. We are one county, united by one school, with one vision.
Knox Central Panthers back to Rupp Arena. 3 years in a row, folks.
We all have a home at Knox Central.
And I've told Eric, you know, these Panthers, they're a little bit more seasoned. That's why I'm confident, and I feel like the Panthers can pull one out. And that, you know, usually I would think, man, because this is a good ball squad, like I said, but it's full of sophomores and freshmen that can make these, you know, those rookie mistakes. But we are too. As Zachary pushes it the other way on Smith. Zachary steps back.
Good defense there by Trevor. 3 minutes to go here in the ball game. Tie ball game is Sloan.
Huge.
What a three by Sloan.
Man, Sloan's a good shooter, man.
Spencer wide open, won't shoot it, gotta have it. Tie ball game.
That's when you need a three there, folks.
What a three by Spencer Pritchard. Ties the ball game, 56 all, 2:40 to go.
Gentry's already come the other way. He wants three. No, he was wide open. Taylor with the rebound. Hayden Melton comes away with it. Hubbard wide open. Drives it on Sloan. Good.
Good take there by Hubbard. Panthers lead 58-56 now.
It is roaring. I know Mr. Frost loves it. I'm going to give you, it's a Bedlam and Bimble, baby. 2:14 to go. Panthers lead by 2. Zachary. Now it's Grubbs. He can't find it. Jump ball. Possession of the Panthers. Possession of the Panthers. They get it with 2:05 to go.
58-56, 2-point lead for Knox Central. 2:05 to go here in the ball game. As Knox Central now, every possession here going to be crucial. Got to extend this lead if you're Coach Patterson and the Panthers as you lead by 2, 58-56.
Park the bus. Hubbard, I was going to say Hubbard might want 3.
I think right now you just got to have a good shot. Hubbard thought about it.
You know how many times I said we just need a good shot right here, and Evan Hubbard will pull up right in somebody's face and nail a 3 in a clutch moment like this?
Got to be smart, got to be ready if you're Knox Central, ready to shoot it.
What a move. Hubbard, charge. 4 fouls on Hubbard.
Cannot say that I agree with that one as he looked like he was moving. That's going to be his 4th.
Just got to play ball, folks. 1.5 minutes to go. You're still leading if you're the Panthers. Even a 3 and 1, you're only down by 2 with the ball left. Or with the ball and 1.5 minutes left. Yeah, Pineville's going to call a timeout, try and set something up right here. We're just going to keep it here, Eric. So,
Coach Levy going to get a timeout as he trails 58-56, a minute 30 to go. And, you know, a lot of people are going to argue, you know, was he set, was he not set? You know, you can argue calls all day long. In my opinion, he got there late, should have been a block call, but that's why they wear the stripes, and I don't. But nonetheless, it's a foul called back to Pineville as Knox Central. Harrison will have a 2-point lead coming out, a minute 30. Obviously, defense right here is going to be critical, but more than anything, you've got to get on the boards when a shot is put up. You cannot allow Pineville for an offensive board.
Pineville looking for back-to-back district championships on the boys' side of the bracket. The Lady Panthers came away with a 76-20 win over the Lady Tigers last night to take their 5th straight.
Big win for Coach Warren and the Lady Panthers as they'll go to the region with a shot to, I think, to definitely make it to the regional championship game and make a run and maybe, you know, get that first ever regional title for the girls. Coach Warren has done a phenomenal job coaching the Lady Panthers over the years as they're poised and set and ready for region tournament play next week as Pineville walks it up. A minute 20 to go in the ball game. They trail by 2, 58-56.
Gets a screen from Hatmaker. Crosses over. Sloan for 3. Got it! Noah Sloan.
3 by Sloan.
Now it's Hubbard over to Smith. Smith drives it down to Melton. Got it!
Good ball movement there. 1-point lead now for Knox Central, 60-59. 56 seconds to go. Coach Levy calling out the play.
Knox Central's gonna just kind of play your defense right here. Zachary, no good. Rebound Panthers, and then Hubbard with it. Butcher comes in the way. Coach Patterson says stop, stop, stop.
We're gonna get a foul here on Zachary.
But I think that's gonna be his 4th.
But that's only 3.
That's 4 for Zachary.
4 on him, so lines now four players with 4 fouls.
Okay, Coach Patterson has 2 timeouts right here. So
37 seconds to go, 1-point lead for the Panthers. We'll see, we're gonna get a timeout here by Coach Patterson. I like the timeout with 37 seconds to go.
Yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and keep it here. We're gonna stay right here. But, man, like I said, you still have a timeout, so it's not going to be a Chris Webber in the Final Four calling a timeout and you have no timeouts left, and that's a technical foul. So if I'm the Panthers, you got to be smart, and if you get trapped and you know that you can't come away with something, that's why I was asking if you call a timeout right there and set something up, or if you leave it so that whenever one of your guys is in a trap, boom, 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 timeout, timeout. Like I said, both teams with 3. So I think will the next foul put somebody to the line?
Yep. So if you're Knox Central right here, you just want to have a good pass inbounds, take care of the basketball, and then whoever goes to the free throw line, gotta make those free throws with a 1-point lead now, 60-59, with 37 seconds to go. I will say the folks that paid the money to get in, Harrison, they've got their money's worth here tonight.
So I beg the question, Eric, are Knox Central and Pineville now rivals? I think for a while there, like I said, Pineville didn't win a district championship for 18 years, and Tony has never lost a district game. But do you think that this is a rivalry now?
I mean, I would say you're getting there. I don't want to call it a full-blown rivalry like the old-fashioned Knox Central and Corbin and Barberville, Knox Central and Clay County used to be back in the day, but with games like this, it's definitely getting there.
I think the 2 teams that are like you said, definitely getting there are Pineville and North Laurel. North Laurel, as Taylor gives it to Hubbard. You still have 10 seconds. He's fouled by Fugit. Fugit, I believe, has all of his fouls to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just his first foul.
Yeah, that's just the 4. So the next foul will put the Panthers at the line with 35.5 seconds to go.
Okay, so the next foul will put them at the line.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I know 4 fouls is when they put the double bonus up there, but I didn't know if that's when they start going to the line. So they start going to the line at 5. So then you think the Panthers have a foul to give.
Panthers going to run the same play as they gets it into Hubbard. And now we're going to get a foul with 33 seconds. So Hubbard will go to the line to shoot 2 big free throws As Knox Central, I will say, folks, if you're just now tuning in, as the Panthers lead by 1, Panthers have only made 1 3-point basket, and that's by Spencer Pritchard at a key time that he made it to tie the game up earlier on here in the fourth quarter, as Hubbard's first free throw is good.
Here's the optimistic outlook for both sides. Okay, if you're the Panthers, Evan Hubbard hits this second free throw here. Okay, you're up 3, and even if they make a 3-point basket, it's just a tie ball game. You get the ball back, you're in control. Now, if you're Pineville, you're thinking, well, he hits his free throw. Yeah, there's 33 seconds over down 3, but just a 3-point basket, and we're right back in it.
Yeah, if I'm Pineville and he does make it, so 3-point lead, there's still enough time. I'm going to attack.
Hands up. You cannot foul on a 3.
I'm going to attack the basket if I'm Pineville here. You don't need a 3 unless you're wide open.
Oh, Zachary's going to drive it. Got the grubs.
Wow! What a 3 by Zachary, fading away out of bounds.
Now you get the last shot of the night. You get the last shot with 18.9 to go. Timeout Pineville. What a 3 from that young man right there.
Wow. 62 all. 18.9 seconds to go, folks. We'll set the stage. Panthers are in the bonus, so a foul sends them to the free throw line. Knox Central still 2 fouls away from sending Pineville to the bonus. Tie ball game, 62 all, 18.9 seconds to go. Knox Central going to inbound the ball from the baseline on the far end, so still plenty of time. The question's going to be, if you're Coach Levy here, do you pick up Knox Central full court? Do you let them get it in? Do you pick them up half court? It'll be interesting to see what Coach passed, and what you want if you're Knox Central is just a good, I'm taking it to the basket. I'm going to force them to foul me, force the referees to blow the whistle for a shot to go to the line to shoot free throws if you don't make it. But all the most importantly is Knox Central's got to get the ball in bounds right here.
So that's exactly the question I was going to ask you. Do you press? Because the thing is with the press, you can force a turnover and get the ball 62 all, but you also could allow a wide open basket. And remember, Knox Central is in the bonus, so a regular foul gives you 2 free throws. $18.9 to go. 62 all.
Nothing like a little bit of March Madness late in February, folks. And Pineville's just going to pick up. They're going to settle as Trevor's going to dribble it up. 17 seconds to go.
People will get on their feet here in the Panther Den. Hubbard over Smith. Hayden Melton loses it! Hayden Melton loses it! Zachary.
4 seconds. 3. He doesn't get it off.
Rejected. And we're going to overtime. We're going to overtime. The second overtime in the boys' side of the bracket.
And I like what Coach Patterson had a great play drawn up, trying to get it in to Melton, and just the pass, I don't know if it got deflected, went right off the top of his head, but that's where they were going, and that's what I like to see. They were attacking it. So overtime it is to decide the 51st District Championship, 62 all.
So now you can regroup. Like I said, Knox Central still in the bonus. And see, the thing is, even if they call a foul right there at the very end, Pineville doesn't go to the line. And, you maybe get it with 0.2 seconds left. So if you remember, I thought Barberville was going to come away with it Wednesday night, but Pineville, they came out screaming in overtime.
Well, and the good thing that Knox Central has in their favor is Pineville has a lot of players in foul trouble with 4 fouls. So
Drive on Grubbs.
Yeah, Sloan, Grubbs.
Zachary. Well. If you get him out of the game, man, that's huge. Gentry becomes your 1.
But if you're Knox Central here going into overtime, you just got to come out in the first 2 minutes. I've always said the team that usually scores first in overtime has a tendency to get lucky and pull it out. So the tip going to be important here as they jump it. Knox Central looked like they were going to have a good shot at it there to win it, and just couldn't handle the pass inside as Pineville come down and got away with the travel here. Probably could have been a whistle blown, but the referees were letting them play it out, and that's where we stand at 62 all into overtime.
So, man, What a game here, folks. What a ball game. Spencer Pritchard. Just kind of gives it to Trevor. Pritchard for 3. No good. Evan Taylor with the rebound. Layup no good. Can't come away with it. Evan Taylor almost comes away with a huge rebound. Huge putback. Out to Gentry. Gentry for 3. No good. Saves it. Gives it to Zachary. It's going to be foul charge. Hat maker. That's just his first of the night.
Yeah, no free throws on an offensive foul, player control foul. So
you see, I think if you're setting a screen in this kind of ball game, you got to know that at least a flop is going to come. And I don't think Pritchard flopped right there, but I think literally if you're setting a screen on it, you have to stand oh so still. You are in the bonus.
62 all, 3:20 to go here in overtime.
Evan Hubbard wide open for 3. No good. And it's going to come away. It's going to be Pineville ball.
And Knox Central's got it. Spencer had a great look. Another good look there by Evan. And just not able to get the threes. There's only one 3-point basket made by Knox Central this whole ball game.
Spencer Pritchard. How important that 3 was. Gentry steps back, spins around on Melton. Gives it to Zachary. Zachary drives left side. He is fouled.
Yeah.
He will go to the line for 2.
Oh, call that on Trevor. I think that'll be his 4th.
Man, Pineville, they do not miss. They do not miss from the charity stripe.
That's Trevor's 4th. Both teams in the bonus the rest of the way out now here in overtime. 2:59 to go, 62 all. Free throw, no good.
I think that's maybe only the second or third missed free throw.
We'll credit that to the KC Crazy. See if they can get one more miss right here. Knox Central got to box out and get the rebound. Long.
Misses it.
Misses both of them.
62 all, 2:57 to go in overtime.
I think if you're Knox Central right here, you've got to get it inside to Melton. They've not been able to contain him inside. Got to figure a way to get him the basketball.
Trevor Smith and Spencer Pritchard are being guarded by the 2 guys with 4 fouls on the court. You give it to them and let them drive. Hubbard drives on Sloan. Goes up for it. Good!
Got it. Sloan not able to defend there with 4 fouls, so Panthers lead now, 64-62.
Both teams in the bonus. Gentry. Can't go up for it. Hands up defense. It's tipped away. Knox Central ball.
Good defense by Melton. I know the Pineville crew wanting a foul, but good defense by the Panthers.
Like I said, I think just what's happening right here is you can call that a foul on any given night, but in a game like this, they don't want it to be one of those games that get posted on Facebook and they say, okay, Facebook refs, you call us a foul or not. You don't want it to be left up to any sort of debate. Both teams in the bonus. Is it Taylor?
Got to watch. I don't like us getting out there close to the half-court line.
Trevor Smith, minute 40.
Coach Levy telling him to come up now.
Hubbard
wide open. Gets it in the Mountain.
Big basket. Huge basket. Come back on defense. Get back on D.
What a pass there inside the Mountain. Now 4-point lead for the Panthers, 66-62. A minute 20 to go.
Do not foul. Yes, he is fouled right there. That's going to be Melton's, but I think that's only maybe his 3rd.
Yeah. And I like that foul.
Yes.
Because you don't want to give up a wide open layup. That's his 2nd with a minute 17 to go.
I'm telling you, Coach Patrick, if I'm Coach Patrick, I'm telling you, hey, you're going up for every shot.
Yeah.
You have 3 fouls to get with a minute left. You're going up and you're contesting every shot. If you get called for a foul, and especially when you're up by 4.
Zachary at the line just missed 2 free throws.
Man, they were right on, though. It's just a little bit too strong on the back iron.
4-point lead for the Panthers, 66-62. A minute 17 to go here. Has Zachary at the line to shoot 2.
I can't bear to watch, Eric. I can't bear to watch.
Got it.
It's the first.
24.
Brody Fugit checking in. You see, I think the reason he's checking in right here is he has 3 fouls to get as well. The 8th grader.
66-63, a minute 17 to go. Zachary, one more coming. Knox Central with the lead as his free throw is good. So we're going to get a sub will come in.
Eli Knuckles. Checking
Eli,
for Zachary.
Yeah.
That's an interesting play. I think, just where he has 4 fouls.
Yeah, the Panthers here now. Pineville going to substitute a little defense for offense. A minute 15 to go here. 2-point lead for Knox Central, 66-64.
Smart ball right here. You can't do anything stupid. Again, you might, if you can get a good layup right here from Hayden Melton, you want it.
Panthers just got to be smart here with some good, crisp passes. Cannot get lazy with the basketball.
This is where practice comes to play. Smith doesn't want to. Nice bounce pass to Evan Taylor right there. Using your fundamentals.
And I mean, if you're Pineville, that's who you want to foul. Just try to put Trevor at the line now. Some free throws coming up, going to be big for him. Trevor just does a great job as our point guard. I know he struggles sometimes with that shot, but 2 big free throws coming right here we got to have. With 47 seconds to go in the ball game.
Here's another reminder. Both teams are going to the Corbin Arena. Both teams are still going to the Corbin Arena and will have their time to shine in I think, the Rupp Arena of southeastern Kentucky. They gave a point to Pineville on accident.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
I think Bruce a little excited down there.
67 points. That's making the student section go crazy. Brucey, man, what a golfer. What a guy on the course he is. I played for him on the Knox Central golf team this year, and he has resigned, and it will be, I believe, Tate Fields taking it over this year, but he did a great job.
I said if there's sunshine in the sky, good! Golf somewhere. Trevor knocks them both down.
I did not mean to interrupt you right there. That was a huge free throw.
68-64. What 2 big free throws by Trevor.
We're keeping it right here. We're not going to take you to an ad break. 68-64. So does this remind you of any games in years past?
A lot of games, Harrison. I've sat through a lot of games that I would tell people that's probably why I'm gray-headed and don't have much hair. I told them, other than Riley cheering and being able to support her and her cheer team, I've never had a son to play. But, man, I love my Knox Central Panthers, the blue and gold, and hopefully here we can hang on 47 seconds with a 4-point lead and get this district championship back to Panther Den. KC Crazies have came up big here tonight. What a great crowd on hand. Panther Nation always shows out. And I'll give Pineville credit. A great crowd.
They showed out, man. They've showed out.
By the Pineville Mountain Lions. But hopefully Knox Central here in overtime, if you're just now tuning in, Knox Central had a chance to win it, turned it over. Pineville had a shot, couldn't get a shot off in time, and that's why we are in overtime, 68-64 with 47 seconds to go.
Man. This is postseason basketball. This is it right here.
I tell people all the time, it doesn't matter if you won 30 games in the regular season or 10. It's a 0-0 when you come into postseason.
Man, if Zachary drives right here, you're looking for a charge. That's a Gentry. 35 seconds left.
Here by the Panthers. They need about 12 seconds.
Whoa. Oh, my goodness. I can't even say anything about that right there. I'm not going to, wow. Just wow. That's going to be a foul on Sloan.
Unbelievable. Sloan. What some threes that Pineville, Sloan, and Zachary, as that's going to foul him out.
That's his 5th, though.
But what some threes that they've knocked down to keep them in the ball game. Another one there by Sloan.
He's hanging his head right now. He's covering his head. What a game from that young man.
Yeah.
Absolutely. He has absolutely no reason to hang his head right now. What a game from Noah Sloan. Even if the Mountain Lions lose, what a performance they have gotten out of him tonight.
Yeah, played an unbelievable basketball game. Did number 11 Sloan. Him and Zachary coming down with some big threes. Now Evan Hubbard at the line.
And
Free throws here, 2 big ones.
And I'm not just going to give flowers, it's along all of Pineville. Pineville has played amazing tonight. They have came out here, they came into a hostile environment, and they played their tails off. Hubbard's first free throw.
No good. There's life for Pineville, 68-67. 1-point lead for Knox Central with 24 seconds. Hubbard at the line, got to have this one. And if you're Knox Central,
man, what if you
got to defend, got to get on the boards.
If you miss it, you need a board.
And he gets it. 2-point lead for Knox Central, 69-67. So let's see what Pineville does. Do they go for the 3?
Oh, he spins around. He loses it. He loses it.
And they're going to call a foul.
Oh, man, they're going to line for 2.
And that's on Trevor. That's going to be his 5th.
Number 3, Trevor Smith. It's 5th.
Man, I do think that's the correct call. I think he got a little pushy and shovey down there. 2 big free throws right now from Zachary.
That's 5 on Trevor as he'll come out with 20 seconds to go as he fouls out of the game. It's a 2-point lead for Knox Central, 69-67, as Zachary, who just missed 2, made 2, so he'll go to the line to tie the ball game up with both free throws.
All it takes is 1 missed free throw, and you are in the driver's seat.
Got to have KC Crazies right here. Scream, yell, try to see if they can get in his head to miss 2 to tie. 69-67. First free throw.
Ice cold from Preston Zachary to knock down the first.
69-68. 20 seconds to go here in overtime. Both teams in the bonus. As Zachary at the line, one more to tie it up.
Box out. Second one. Got it. Tie ball game. You're taking the last shot.
69 all.
Panther Nation's going to stand on their feet.
See what the play call is now, under 10.
Hubbard.
Timeout.
Dude, I thought a walk, double dribble carry was about to get called right there.
8.7 seconds to go, 69 all here in overtime.
Just one question, Eric. Does a charge, does that mean free throws on the other end?
No, an offensive foul is not, a player control foul as they would call it, does not mean free throws. Has to be a defensive foul. So if you're Pineville and you take a charge, you'll get the ball back, but you won't get free throws. But if you're Knox Central right here, 8.7 seconds to go, Coach Patterson, they had a good play drawn up to win it in regulation, just couldn't get the pass in to Melton. So let's see what they do right here. What I hope to see is they attack the basket. Again, force the referees to blow the whistle if you don't get a good hard shot or a good wide open shot as close as you can. But you just got to make a good pass on the inbound play right here. Pineville, they still have life. I thought for sure when we made the free throws and went up 4, and what a huge 3 by Sloan as he fouled out after that.
Man, like I said, I can't even be like, well, Panthers, like he was all up in his face. That was from the volleyball line. He just chucked it up there and he made it.
Here we go, folks. 8.7 seconds, 69 all here in overtime. 51st District Championship on the line.
Get the ball in Evan Hubbard's hands right here. He's clutch. 8 seconds. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Second overtime here in the Panther Den.
What an unbelievable game. As Knox Central got a good look. They got a good play call there. Evan Hubbard drove in. I like putting it up with enough time for a chance at an offensive rebound. You didn't get it, so folks, don't go anywhere. Hopefully you didn't have reservations anywhere as we're now going to double overtime. 69 all for the 51st District Championship. What a basketball game here at Knox Central.
Like I said, it's just good basketball right now. Good, solid basketball being played on both ends.
You've got Trevor. We'll set the stage, folks. You got Trevor Smith, who was fouled out for Knox Central. You got Sloan, who was fouled out for Pineville.
That's your shooter.
You got a slew of Pineville players with 4 fouls. Our next closest player with 4 fouls is Evan Hubbard with 4. We've got a bunch with 3 fouls. So hopefully that plays to our advantage maybe here in the double overtime. But What a game it has been so far. Again, we want to say a thank you to all of you for watching and listening here on the Blue and Gold Sports Network. It's been an honor to call, once again, another great championship game.
4 minutes in double overtime.
69 all, 4 minutes on the clock for the double overtime.
What's up?
Melton going to jump it for Knox Central. And the Panthers control the tip.
That's a big one right there. That's a starter.
Down to Taylor. He calls the play out, 69 all. Over to Olmstead. Hubbard now with it.
Got to shoot that if you're Pritchard, in my opinion.
Got to have Spencer probably looking for him to run some of the point guard duties with Trevor fouled out of the ball game. Melton wide open three.
No good. Hatmaker with the rebound. Now it's Grubbs. Brody Fugit, as I believe Hayden Milton did get a hand on it right there.
Taylor, jumper, good.
Evan Taylor, that's what seniors do right there. They make big shots in big moments.
71-69. Knox Central with a 2-point lead. A step back three by Gentry. Got it. What a three by Gentry. 72-71. Pineville with a 1-point lead.
Panthers just not really, like you said, it's the 3-point baskets. It's that right there. So you were up 71-69 with the ball. Then you were up with the ball, and in the split of a second, you're down by 1.
What a game here. Yeah. Good now. I can hear, I've heard them, but I couldn't hear you.
Yes. Yeah, we were having some technical difficulties here on the Blue and Gold.
So we're back, folks. We're getting a little excited just like you are at home. 72-71. Knox Central trails now.
Man, this is a classic, whether or not it's a heartbreak, but you know who hosts it next year? Pineville.
Yeah.
So that's going to be another one. You better watch it next year.
In double overtime, 2:35 to go here in the ball game. In double overtime, Panthers trail 72-71.
Gets it stolen by Gentry. As he's going to go out of bounds, it's going to be Knox Central ball.
If you're Knox Central here, just got to take care of the basketball offensively. Got to make good passes. Got to crash the boards offensively and defensively as we're at the 2:20 mark here in double overtime.
Panthers in the bonus. Taylor out to Hubbard. Hubbard, jumper. No good. Pineville finds a crease. They are up 1 with 2 minutes to go. A 3 could just about seal it. Steal! That's a jump ball. Possession arrow mountain lines. Possession arrow mountain lines. But then that's big because then you jump on top of any ball and it's yours if you're Knox Central.
72-71, Pineville with a 1-point lead, 1:52 to go here in double overtime. Trevor Smith fouled out of the game for the Panthers. Sloan out for the Mountain Lions as Pineville going to inbound it.
That's to Zachary.
Pritchard guarding him.
Fugit fakes the shot. Down to Gentry. Gentry drives, floater, no good! Panthers coming the other way!
Rebound down,
Taylor.
Panthers got numbers.
And one! That's five! That's five on Zachary! That's five on Zachary! And one!
What a take by Evan Taylor, the senior, coming up big here in double overtime. Gets a foul in the bucket. That's 5 fouls on Zachary as he'll go out for the lines. What a play by Taylor. And what a game by Zachary. If you're the Mountain Lions, this young man's played his heart out for them. Came down with some big shots there at the end of regulation, some big free throws as well. As
Eric, I'm gonna be real honest with you right now. If we pull away this ball game, you're seeing this table will probably be flipped up on the floor. I'm telling you, it's gonna be EY Knuckles. Hey, but I will say again, I'm gonna go again. Hats off to Preston Zachary. What a ball game!
Yes.
I mean, he has been a problem for Knox Central all night.
Taylor's free throw's no good.
Oh, no jump ball. There's no jump ball. 1
point lead for the Panthers as Taylor's no good on the free throw. 73-72. Gentry with it.
Spins around. To me, foul on the floor. Yeah. Gentry is going to be shooting 2.
They'll call that on Taylor. That's his second. So Gentry at the line to shoot 2. 1 point lead for Knox Central, 73-72. A minute 19 to go here in double overtime.
Makes the first.
Good. Credit the Pineville Mountain Lions. They've made the free throws when they've had to. Tie ball game now.
This is a good free throw shooting team right here, folks. 73 all.
Second one is good. 1 point lead now for Pineville, 74-73. A minute 15 to go in double overtime.
Pritchard. No good. Brody Fugit with the rebound. Jump ball. We need a jump ball. Possession out. Panthers.
And that's a couple of times that Spencer drove in. I think he's been expecting the contact.
Like I said, Grubbs has 4 fouls and you're in the bonus. If you go up and you make it, you make it. You go up there, you try to get a make. But if you get the foul, you get the foul. Oh, my goodness. Panthers don't get it.
Taylor was trying to get it to Melton.
Gentry, good.
3 point lead for Pineville now, 76-73.
Hubbard for 3. No good. Hayden Melton with the rebound. Evan Taylor. Gotta have it. No good. Rebound almost. It's going to go out against Hayden Melton. Pineville ball. Pineville has the writing's on the wall for Knox Central right now as Pineville's pulling away with it.
What a turn of events here in this possession as Coach Patterson's was trying to get a timeout, and he will. As Knox Central had Evan Hubbard had a look, Spencer had a look. We had a couple good looks, just cannot get anything to go. Only one made 3 for Knox Central in this ball game in double overtime, and that was in regulation by Spencer Pritchard. We just cannot buy one from beyond the arc here at home. As Knox Central now trails 76-73 with 39.4 seconds to go here in double overtime.
Like you said, a great ball game, man. Yeah. Great ball game. Double overtime could be a big win for the Mountain Lions right here for their consecutive district championship.
Yeah, and this is a Pineville team that Knox Central went to Pineville, beat 89.
23.
Yeah. Had just a blowout of a win, and Pineville's come out here tonight, and they've played good, solid defense. They've knocked down some big shots. They've got on the boards when they needed to, and they've just done some things that, and Knox Central missed a lot of open looks around the basket in the first half, and just what an awful night from behind the three-point line.
Yeah, you can't make 1 3 in a ball game and expect to win in this day and age.
But Knox Central still 39 seconds, plenty of time left in this ball game.
And Panthers were up 71-69 with 2 minutes left and the ball. Oh, gosh, I thought he lost it right there.
As Knox Central got to look long.
Now, if you're Coach Levy, you're telling him, you got to get the ball in bounds now. You got it. It's not over. And it's going to be steal. It's going to be a foul.
Yeah, they're going to call a foul.
Oh, my goodness. I think Pritchard was just going for the ball right there and got Hatmaker.
That's his third.
Best case scenario right here. Obviously, you missed 2. But like I said, okay, if you make these 2 right here, you come down, you hit a 3, which you haven't. You're only down by 2 with 30 seconds left. So these are 2 very important free throws. First free throw. Good.
Credit Pineville. They've made the free throws when they've had to. 4-point lead now.
I'm going to say, I haven't seen this proficient of free throw shooting out of a team in high school basketball all year, man.
Second one's good. 5-point lead, 78-73, 32 seconds.
And one!
Bucket and the foul.
That's how you start. That's how you start right there.
78-75. Chance to cut it to 2 right here. 27.6 seconds. Good take by Spencer Pritchard.
I said just a 2-point ball game now if you make this.
Got it. 78-76. 2-point lead.
Trapped. He's trapped. He's trapped. Timeout Pineville. Timeout Pineville. Which if that was a jump ball, that's possession arrow Pineville either way.
Be a 60-second timeout. 78-76. 2-point lead for Pineville. 24 seconds to go here in double overtime. What a big play. 3-point play by Spencer Pritchard. And again, right here, if you're Knox Central, I think if you don't get the steal off the inbounds, you can maybe let 3 or 4 seconds go, and then you got a foul. And then just hope Pineville doesn't make the free throws, and you can come down with a rebound. What a game this has been, folks. For those of you watching at home and everybody here, a double overtime thriller in the 51st District Championship here at Knox Central.
Oh, wait. I think we're going to get maybe a technical foul on Chris Mills right here. Oh, no, we're not. He was coming out there, but that ref was coming over there. And Pineville was screaming to tee him up. He was coming out there heated. Man, I think
See right here is Pineville has Sloan and Zachary fouled out of the game for them. We have Trevor Smith fouled out for us. 24.4 seconds here in double overtime. 78-76, 2-point lead for Pineville.
If you're the Panthers, you're wired up right now.
Yeah, possession arrow on a jump ball. It stays with Pineville.
Knuckles comes the other way. He's fouled. That's going to be his first free throws of the night. I think all Hayden Melton wanted was just not that wide open basket. So do you think Knuckles should have went in and for an easy layup to make it a 4-point ball game, or do you think that was smart right there?
I think smart pulling it out. Got to make the free throws.
Oh my goodness, shooter's roll for Knuckles.
Hits the roll. 79-76, so 3-point lead, chance to make it 4 with 22 seconds to go. It in. 2 big free throws. 4-point lead now. Taylor, Hubbard 3. God.
Oh, I thought he had it too. No good once again. Panthers come away with it. 9 seconds. You got to shoot it. Got it. The clock's going to roll. Clock's going to roll. Clock's going to roll.
Have to inbound it.
Pineville wins it. 79-80. Pineville wins the 51st District Championship, and they are a winning seed. Yeah, that's what I was going to say right there. The clock's going to roll.
Yeah, clock don't stop.
Yeah.
So everybody,
man, what a game for Pineville right there to come away with a huge upset over Knox Central. Hats off to Pineville.
What a game.
Man,
Double overtime thriller. Pineville comes out with it, 80-79. Here as Hubbard makes the three. But
two threes. That's only the second three made.
Yeah, the only second three-point basket made there.
Yep. Now you got to wait a whole another year to try and get your get back on the mountain lines.
And if your coach Levy, he was just telling him, don't throw it in, just hold it. Because you were under 5 seconds to go and the clock doesn't stop on a made basket in high school. So,
yeah.
Got to credit Pineville. They came in here, they get away with the 51st District Championship back-to-back seasons. Credit to them as they pull away with the win, 80-79.
We're going to get the
game
it's been. Player of the game is going to be number 3, Anderson Gentry. He kept the Mountain Lions in the game, came away with some huge three-point baskets. So I believe we're going to let Emily come down and commentate the awards, and we're going to go over right here. So, like I said,
enjoyed it, man.
Yeah, man, you too, Eric. Double overtime. What a game right there, folks.
What a game.
But the season is not over for the Panthers. They will go up to the Corbin Arena next week. All righty. I think I'm going to go down here and hand him the plaque.
Like I said, you can't hit 2 threes in ball games.
No.
Up first, ladies and gentlemen, we would like to recognize our cheer contest winners for the 51st District. Your 2026 District, 51st District, in-game cheer runners-up are the Barberville Tiger Cheer Squad.
And for your 51st District runner-up in cheer, we have the Barberville Tigers.
Once again, your 51st District cheer runners-up, the Barberville Tiger Cheer Squad.
Big congrats to them on their victory.
And now, your 2026 51st District.
And your 51st District winners for cheer are the Knox Central Panthers. Coached by Joy McKinn, these girls give it their all every single day, every single game. They're always practicing and improving, and they deserve this so much. So big congratulations to those girls.
Once again, your 51st District cheer champions, the Knox Central Panthers. Up next, we'd like to recognize the Pineville Tire Oil player of the game. The player of the game from Pineville, number 3, Anderson Gentry. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to recognize your 2026 51st District runners-up, the Knox Central Panthers.
And the runner-up in the 51st District Championship is the Knox Central Panthers. And you know, obviously this is not the outcome that they were all hoping for. This is never the outcome you're hoping for, but they are all still going to be in the region tournament. So hope is not gone for the Knox Central Panthers. They still have a shot to make it big in the region tournament.
26 51st District runners-up, the Knox Central Panthers.
But Knox Central will fall short to your 51st District champions, the Pineville Mountain Lions.
The Pineville Mountain Lions.
I mean, obviously, this game was a barn burner. There's not much else that can be said about it. Both teams showed up and they wanted it, but shots just weren't falling when we needed them for the Panthers, and shots were falling when the Mountain Lions needed them. So they're going to pull away with this one. And again, both teams will be in the region tournament next week, as well as our girls. So be sure to tune in to the Corbin Arena to see how far they can make it. I know both of these teams can make a deep run in their respective tournaments, but this is going to close us out on our 51st district action. Blue and gold. It's a standard.
This
is the Blue and Gold Network.
Welcome to the Blue and Gold Network, Knox Central's premier student-led media outlet covering Knox Central sports, events, and beyond. As we celebrate 20 years on Panther Way, join us in hearing stories of past alumni, successes, and milestones. Be sure to stick around for a halftime show for interviews of notable KC coaches, teachers, alumni, and more. Thank you for being a part of the Blue and Gold Network and the Knox Central family. This is one of the only student-led broadcasts in the region. Thank you for supporting our stream and our media students. Thank you to Jeff Ketchum. Jeff, a retiree of Knox County Public Schools after 31 years, has a long history of supporting Knox Central athletics and more. Pharmacy supports Knox Central Media and the Blue and Gold Network. Visit them at 511 Knox Street in Barville or call them at 606-546-3171. Knox Professional Pharmacy is your one-stop shop for all your pharmacy and prescription needs.
Thank you to the Army National Guard for sponsoring this stream, Knox Central Media, and Athletics. Interested in college? Get up to 100% tuition covered. Find a local recruiter for more information or go to nationalguard.com.
Thank you to Golden Girls Monogramming and Boutique for supporting this stream. Established in 2017, specializing in embroidery, screen printing, DTG, DTF, and boutique clothing. Find them at 1263 US 25E in Barberville or call them at 606-620-4002. Find them on Facebook at Golden Girls Monogramming and Boutique.
Support the Knox Central Media students by following our social media outlets on Facebook at Blue and Gold Network and on YouTube at KCHS Panther News. This stream is exclusively produced by media students.
Millard & Castle, your auto accident attorney, located on the Court Square in Barberville, provides law services for personal injury, criminal defense, nursing home neglect, and auto accidents. Millard & Castle has been practicing law in Knox County for 25 years. For more information, call them today at 606-546-5114 or go to millardandcastle.net.
Thank you to Jeff Ketchum. Jeff, a retiree of Knox County Public Schools after 31 years, has a long history of supporting Knox Central athletics and more.
Bombshell Beauties, located on Knox Street in Barberville, offers a wide variety of women's clothing, shoes, accessories, hair products, and lash extensions, and much more. Also, visit their Pineville location in downtown. Find them on Facebook at Bombshell Beauties or give them a call at 606-546-4789.
The Mountain Advocate has been Knox County's most trusted news source since 1904. For the latest in community news, sports, and more, pick up a copy today or visit mountainadvocate.com. Thank you to the Mountain Advocate for featuring Knox Central media journalism students with print partnership and highlights of our photographers and more. Use code KC2025, that's KC2025, for 25% off a local print or digital subscription. Go Panthers. This
is the Blue and Gold Network.
Welcome to the Blue and Gold Network, Knox Central's premier student-led media outlet covering Knox Central sports, events, and beyond. As we celebrate 20 years on Panther Way, join us in hearing stories of past alumni, successes, and milestones. Be sure to stick around for a halftime show for interviews of notable KC coaches, teachers, alumni, and more. Thank you for being a part of the Blue and Gold Network and the Knox Central family. This is one of the only student-led broadcasts in the region. Thank you for supporting our stream and our media students. Thank you to Jeff Ketchum. Jeff, a retiree of Knox County Public Schools after 31 years, has a long history of supporting Knox Central athletics and more. Pharmacy supports Knox Central Media and the Blue and Gold Network. Visit them at 511 Knox Street in Barville or call them at 606-546-3171. Knox Professional Pharmacy is your one-stop shop for all your pharmacy and prescription needs.
Thank you to the Army National Guard for sponsoring this stream, Knox Central Media, and Athletics. Interested in college? Get up to 100% tuition covered. Find a local recruiter for more information or go to nationalguard.com.
Thank you to Golden Girls Monogramming and Boutique for supporting this stream. Established in 2017, specializing in embroidery, screen printing, DTG, DTF, and boutique clothing. Find them at 1263 US 25E in Barberville or call them at 606-620-4002. Find them on Facebook at Golden Girls Monogramming and Boutique.
Support the Knox Central Media students by following our social media outlets on Facebook at Blue and Gold Network and on YouTube at KCHS Panther News. This stream is exclusively produced by media students.
Millard & Castle, your auto accident attorney, located on the Court Square in Barberville, provides law services for personal injury, criminal defense, nursing home neglect, and auto accidents. Millard & Castle has been practicing law in Knox County for 25 years. For more information, call them today at